Black women are the leaders of this culture. And if we aren't happy and satisfied, it's going down.
Well, my scanning ass fellas, I spending that money fast, 20s, 50s, 100s cash. Boy, going at Goyard bag, boosting ladies where y'all at, stuffing that shit in your bag, just to flip it, pop some tags. Girl, going at Goyard bag, spend that shit, spend that shit, spend that shit, baby, spend that shit, spend that shit, spend that shit, spend that shit, baby, spend that shit. Woo!
For every man, there's a woman.
And for every dummy, there's a dummy. Dummy.
I'm gonna let you know right now, your mama's a hoe. It doesn't matter that that's your mama and what your certain feelings about her. Your mama is a hoe. She's a hoe.
I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats.
I beg your pardon?
I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
Because I've lost all respect for that bitch. B-I-C-T-H. And I'm standing on it.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
Just to let you niggas know, we don't need y'all. We want y'all, but we don't need you.
20 years later.
Our black men, we want all y'all back. Because we love you, we see you, kings, and most importantly, we need you. And most importantly, we need you.
And most importantly, we need you.
My man.
My booty pink, my booty whole brown. What a niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing nigga, come suck a bitch toes. Pound town, just left pound town. Put your pink, my booty whole brown. What a niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing nigga. Oh.
See my man.
She was fucking his best friend, so you know, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
On the total initiative relative to what we can do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look.
The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
No. 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 Hell no. 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 I refuse. No. Flashing lights. You got me can't keep my eyes on my baby. I want you.
Boy, what the fuck? We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
No, it's something to take care of you because I've been in long-term relationships where I was taking care of a man, and a man, you build a man up just for him to really tear you down. What? Like, I don't really care what a man could bring to the table. Like, but don't be broke thinking you about to come use me for my Amazon money.
Girl, what the fuck?
We like free stuff. So we came out here to get all this free stuff. But then the car saying, you can't get the free stuff. What? Cause the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
It is difficult. You don't go blind because you married. I see titties and booties every day. I see titties and booties every day.
I see titties and booties every day.
I see titties and booties every day. Brothers, y'all gonna leave me out here? I need the men to stand up and say amen. If you ain't said that, all sir.
Let the church say amen.
Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and every day. Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and wait, the wing makes go.
What kind of shit is that?
Booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, titties and titties and titties and every day. Booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and every day. Titties and booties, 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 titties and booties. I need the men to stand up and say amen. Brothers, y'all gonna leave me out here? Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and every day, titties and booties.
And that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know what, whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that. I can't read it. There's no words on it. There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out. What is
For credits.
I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
Right.
Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. Let me know that you can hear me because y'all already know it's things going on back here. That's a mess.com. Good morning, though. Shout out to everybody that is here. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Let me see what comes up. Because I cannot hear the there we go. I can't hear the sound machine. It's I don't know what's going on. Somebody does not want my life to be pleasant, clearly. Shout out to the trolls. All right, I hear myself over here on the phone. Shout out to y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Happy Sunday, y'all. We will have a guest host at some point. All right, at some point we'll have a guest host. All right, but for now it's just me. Shout out to y'all. It's looking dreary outside. I don't know if it's supposed to rain in the area or not, but whatever, we here. I don't want to be like a downer, right? But you know how I be telling y'all, specifically the sassy straights, that you need to take care of yourselves, right? I was actually talking to my girlfriend this morning, my best friend, my bestie, for real. And she got a lot of issues going on. And unfortunately, you know, it's medical type stuff. As we get older, some things might happen, right? But she's positive about it, which is great. She's like, oh, I got to look at the positive. And, you know, I'm alive. I can do this. I can do that. And whilst this is going on, that's going on, this going on, that's going on. She's just talking about all positive things, which is amazing. Okay. I wish more people looked at stuff like that. Right. So, you know, she got some recovery time, what she's about to do. I said, let me know. I come and take care of you for, you know, my time off. For when I work from home, I can just be there with her. And help her recover and help her whatever it is that she needs to have done. Definitely willing to do that. But there's a couple other people in my life that are having some health issues. They're men. And not that she doesn't count, of course, but she knows all the things. So some of the things going on with her is not her fault. Like there's nothing that she can, you know, there's nothing that she can do about it, or she could have done about it, I should say. But I do say, like, everybody want to text me and call me right now. But some of the dudes, you know, even when you hear that you have something wrong with you, you don't, you might not change your habits. And, you know, for the Black people, shout out to everybody that is here, but, you know, I'm always talking to the colors for the most part. Shout out to the Blacks, FBAs, African Americans, Ebonies, chocolates, whatever you want to be called today. You got to pay attention to that mess, y'all. You got to make some changes. You know, the best thing that you need to do is to change before something goes wrong. Like, go to all your doctor's appointments. What is Willie Williams be talking about? I think it's prostate, if I'm not mistaken. Prostate, isn't that y'all's thing, right? Prostate, you know, whatever else. I don't know. Whatever it is that y'all supposed to be doing. Eating better, losing weight, exercising, all the things. Go Get your blood pressure taken care of. Eat what the hell you're supposed to eat. Child, we can't be sitting around here talking about the diet don't work the same and it's racist when you putting freaking fried chicken in your mouth, of which I did yesterday, okay? But I don't do it every day. I don't do it every week. I can't even imagine. I don't even remember the last time that I had fried chicken. But I went to the Caribbean Festival yesterday and I showed a little bit of it on my travel channel. And I was going to eat. Ain't no way I was not gonna eat, but I don't eat like that all the time anymore. And a lot of the time, we don't be eating like we're supposed to. That's why. That's how white people eat. Child, any reason to not do something that's good for you, child, many of black people are going to go ahead and take it. Then when your foot don't move or it turned green, child, ain't that called gangrene? Or, you know, you got high blood pressure, the one you can't get rid of. Isn't there, or is it diabetes one you can't get rid of? It's so many things. And all this shit, shout out to Tadisha, all this shit runs in our history. All of us. I don't care what none of y'all say. And I'm saying 100%. 100%. All right? Most of this shit runs in our lineage, our family, our roots, whatever you want to call it, and we know it and still don't be changing shit. You do know that slavery is over. You don't have to eat pig's feet, chicken feet, what is it called? Chitlins. You know, you don't have to eat that shit, okay? Everything don't have to be fried. Everything don't have to have salt. You don't have to put salt on it before you even taste it. You know all the things that people do. You don't have to put sugar in your spaghetti. Like all this crazy shit, which maybe we thought was normal back in the 70s and beyond. But here in 2026, still doing that dumb shit. Come on now, y'all. We got to do better. We have to do better. And then turn around and end up having the same thing that your mama had, your daddy had, your grannies and your granddads and everybody else didn't had, of something of which you could have prevented. We typically don't come out with high blood pressure. We typically don't come out with a lot of these things. Some things, yes. Most of them, no. So they're very preventative. As I had a very big meltdown, I don't know if I told y'all that, over the fact that I'm doing all the things, and then I got on the scale and I gained weight, and I called my trainer and I screamed at him and cussed him out through my tears and said that I quit. I said, I quit and don't bill me again. Yo, I laid him out. And he calmly talked to me and said, I will cut your membership. I won't bill you again. However, maybe we can do something different. So I said, I listened to him. I listened to a man. Yes, I did. And I listened to what he said. And he's like, we'll come up with a whole different plan for you, because let's go ahead and get this taken care of, because you've been doing fine. You've been doing great. We don't want you to quit because of, you know, he started talking about all the things that's going on with me. And I'm just like, I'm not trying to hear that, because that shit's not going to change. That shit's not going to go anywhere. I'm never going to stop worrying about my kids. I'm never going to stop worrying about my grandkids. I'm never going to stop worrying about the rest of my family. It's not going anywhere. I'm 55. That's not going to change. All this shit is not going to change. So I'm not trying to have that as no excuse. So, child, if you can't do it, fuck it. I might as well go eat. What am I doing this for if I'm going to... What am I doing this for if I'm going to go and I'm going to just gain weight anyway? It's not all about the weight. It's about the weight for me. It might not be about the weight for everybody else. That's what it's about for me. So I'm looking for a particular number. And if I'm not going to get it, then I'm done with this shit. So I got a whole new eating plan that I got to start cooking for today. He's like, give me all the foods that you like and I will make it specific to you. So there's, you know, you should eat everything regardless. You gotta hit your protein goal, which is a problem. There's a lot of food. It'd be a lot of food, y'all. I might be greedy, but I'm not that greedy. So that starts tomorrow. Pray for me. Just say pray for me, because it's gonna be tough AF. It's gonna be tough AF. And then I have to start sleeping more. I slept last night. I went to bed last night at like 7:30. I was in bed by 7:30. Went to the crab feast after the Caribbean Festival. and ate some crabs. I love crabs. Shout out to Maryland. Maryland is for crabs, y'all. Maryland is for crabs. And went to now I still smell like crabs. You know how you eat crabs and then you still smell like it for days? That's the only bad part about it. But got into bed, fell asleep. I didn't even make the show last night. I was going to make the show last night and couldn't stay awake. I've been asleep. I got up at 6. I'm like, wow, I really do feel like refreshed. So get your sleep, y'all, for real, for real. That is a thing. So I'm going to try to do more of that. And might have to cut back on my YouTube time so that I can sleep. So just FYI, but I'll make videos because honestly, it's easier. Because I told y'all, when I'm making them videos now, I'm not editing. Y'all gonna get these mistakes, okay? Sorry for your luck. Unless I sit here and cough or throw up or something, child, I don't know. I'm not editing no more. I'm over editing. Child, you gonna get Viola Davis with her rolling eyes. That's about all the editing you gonna get. I'm not taking out no mistakes unless it's egregious. So good luck to y'all. But make sure you watch, all right? So yeah, that's what's going on with me. But we're gonna get through this today. Hopefully our co-host will be here by noon. We shall see. So we gotta talk about the teacher again. Child, what is his name? Whatever his name is, that said that y'all's kids, not y'all, you know what I'm saying, that y'all's kids are dumb as a box of rocks. There's a lot of people that's saying, of course, like I predicted, that he's wrong because of what he used to do and he a scammer and blah, blah, blah. Of course, because whenever it comes to something where an improvement is needed for the culture, you already know it's going to be some pushback.
No, Black women are the leaders of this culture. And if we aren't happy and satisfied, it's going down.
The 92% gonna always 92%. You always talk about black women. I'm black too, okay? I know y'all don't, I know the trolls don't like that. I know you don't like it, but I'm black too. I talk about what the fuck I want. Oh, I'm sorry. Lord, forgive me. I gotta not cuss. I'm trying not to cuss, all right? I'm working on it. I got a lot of things to work on, y'all. I got a lot of things to work on, all right? So we gotta talk about him. And then there are teachers who basically are admitting, not that we didn't already know this, that y'all's kids is dumb as a box of rocks. I mean, these are not the kids that Whitney Houston was talking about. These are not the kids that Whitney Houston was talking about. I guess the last decent generation, I guess, is millennials. Shout out to the millennials if y'all are here. And now maybe the end of the millennials, I don't know. No, but it seems like Z and Zaz are in trouble, child. We'll see. Shout out to Kofa. Good morning, Boo. He said, check your text for a Rolly Roll update. Okay, I'll check it in a second. Thank you, Huns. Locked and loaded. Thank you, Boo, for the poop. First poop of the day. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Night Jade up in here. Thank you, Boo. She said, family full of diabetes, and I'm the only one who uses sugar-free drink mixes and diet sodas. Blaming race for laziness is insane and it's killing us. Girl, I just had some drink that they had that's got like 3 carbs and 3 fats and 25 calories. Ooh, Oompa Loompas, child. I gotta look it up. I'm gonna get some of those. I found Mountain Dew with like no, and I don't even like Mountain Dew, but it was a soda where I can have a soda because I don't even drink soda, but sometimes I need something other than water. So it's got nothing in it. It's like Mountain Dew Zero or something, but it hits the spot when I just need something different other than water. So, girl, you're right. It's a change that needs to be done, but it's a matter of, are you going to do it before something goes wrong? Because it's better to do it before something goes wrong than to do it once something is wrong, I would think. But you know how it goes. Everybody don't think it's going to happen to them. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Reaper, good morning to you. Boo, he said, Messi, you probably gained muscle weight. Thanks for trying. No. It needs to be a number. Thank you, Boo, but it has to be the number I'm looking for. That's it. Go big or go home. I'm not settling for nothing less. Wish me luck. I might be miserable on this mic for the rest of the week. I got 3 weeks before I go Bahamas. So we'll see what happens between now and the 3 weeks. I'll keep y'all posted. I ain't even going to tell you how much I weigh because I hate it that much. Marcus Manhattan, thank you for the high five, Jules Boo. I see you. I appreciate you. And Locked and Loaded, thank you for the laughing disco. Thank you so much. Shout out to all of y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. Let's have some positive news before the show goes downhill. Not my fault, child. Not my fault. So you remember this father. You remember this daddy. All right. I guess his name is James Townsend. He's always working with his little son here, who's adorable AF. It says, no matter the circumstance, make time for what matters. Look at that. Look at that. Let me get my favorite view. Hold on. Look at that. Let's see what they have been up to in one of their newest posts. This little boy is so cute. And I do believe that's his daughter here in the background as well.
Okay, go.
Good.
Faster. Faster. As soon as your foot touches, you got to jump. A little bit better. A little bit better. Quicker.
Child, he said that was a little bit better. I think that's amazing. See, let him take care of it, child.
Okay, quicker. So you're here. Down, up. Okay. So look. So you're going here. As soon as your feet come down, hands back, up. Okay. Hands back. Feet down, go. Yes! 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 Here we go. Come on. 2 more. 2 more. Good. Come on. Explode. Explode. Fast as you can. Go. Yes. Good job. You like that? Yeah.
Child, he had me nervous at the end. I thought he was about to slip off of that thing. A mother always. I just don't want him to get hurt. It looked like he might have, what if he tripped on the box trying to get up and he fell on his face? Oh my God, that's all I'm thinking of. Child, they sit up here always talk about, I don't need no man. The kid don't need a mama and a daddy. Child, y'all not doing this. Because I would never be, I'm not going to do it anyway, but I would never be doing no mess like this. That's crazy. Not crazy. For me to do it is crazy. But shout out to him for teaching his son and his daughter back there. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's the daughter. But for the little boy, every time I see these videos of them, he's doing some phenomenal things. He's doing some phenomenal things. So shout out to this man and his son and his daughter and everything that he's teaching them. Y'all, I don't care what they say. Y'all are needed. Take care of your kids. Be around your kids. Because, child, if not, it's going to be a problem. And that's where we're going now. Shout out to Kofa. Thank you, boo. He said, don't obsess over a number. As long as Mr. Messi slapped that booty when you walk by, it's all that matters. That's not. No, it's a number. I hear you. I understand, y'all. I understand. But for me and all the work that goes into it, I definitely need to see that number. But I'm going to keep y'all posted. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So I keep y'all posted. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Unfortunately now, y'all, we got to go downhill. Well, maybe not downhill yet because Lawrence came through. That's not downhill. Thank you, hon. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Very generous as usual. He said, Auntie, I concur with Kofa. Auntie, all you need is to go get your ass back in that gym workout. I got to send you Bernie Mac and kids scene from House Party about F them up against the wall. Yeah, send that to me. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but send it to me anyway. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Lawrence, always taking care of me. Thank you, hun. And I'm still going. It just got me more strict. I haven't stopped. I'm working. I need a number. I just need the number. That's just for me. Thank you so much, Lawrence. Appreciate you. Stream sponsor already. Shout out to Reaper. He said, "Am I Rob Schneider? You can do it, Messi." I will do it. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I keep you posted. I'm telling you. You already know, because especially if it don't go well, I'll be on here ranting. Ain't no more ranting. I got to reduce my stress. I'm a rant. Let's not get it twisted, but I got to reduce my stress because that's a part of it too. Had the best sleep last night, y'all. I had the best sleep, so that's part of it too. But thank you, boo. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. So y'all know it's back to school time. And that's the spies, the single mothers have been posting their children, right? Let's hear it. This man is Neil, the CEO. I don't know him, but he's here on Instagram. And he's going to show what's going on with regard to some of these mamas and their kids for back to school.
Seen this video?
What'd you say? Don't fuck with me. Oh, shit. Walk. Attitude. Ooh, walk out. Ooh, attitude. Ooh, walk out.
Let me mute that for a second. Child, y'all ain't got no seatbelts on?
A lot of backlash from that video, and rightfully so, because it's bad parenting from the kids.
Well, I'm trying to understand why they in the back with no seatbelts on. They actually, there is a another video, and I thought I had saved it, but I didn't, where she responds back. So once I refine that, I will definitely bring that to y'all. But there's really nothing to respond to, honestly.
The poo shiesty bitch. When you listen to a gangster, you want to be a gangster. They don't want to be safety. They don't want to listen to Beethoven.
Oh, well, there she go.
On the way to school and go back to sleep, bitch.
Those kids did not stand a
That writing said that the kids didn't want to wear seatbelts. When do kids get the decision on whether they wear seatbelts or not? What are we talking about?
chance to be successful the day the mother found out that she was pregnant with them, because she was not fit to be a mother to begin with. Here's another example of the type of mother that she is.
The bitch, I gotta make sure I get money. You hustle, you get
Me making everybody late.
Those kids are doomed. And as far as the father, no idea where he's at. Have y'all seen this video?
What'd you say? Don't.
Yeah, she definitely does a lot. When I find that video, I will bring it back to y'all. Like, it's all about what you look like. And this is part of the reason why that dude, yeah, look at this. That is a baby. That is a baby. No car seat. The rest of them, they don't have no daggone seatbelts on, but they know how to dance and have attitude, and they're dressed. Well, I guess if that's what you think is important, then that's what you think is important. What can you do? Nothing. Nothing. But anyway, after this heifer. Up in here. Thank you for the 1,000 jewels, a trophy cake. Thank you, boo. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Fa. Always, always, always. Shout out to Fa. Fa, is that channel up and going yet? Because we got to get you monetized before February. I ain't forget. Drop your channel. Everybody make sure we support Fa and follow him. Shout out to Reaper. I appreciate you. He said, did you see the kids with the ankle monitors on? Yeah, we looked at that the other day. Yeah, that's two great back to school videos. One with the ankle monitors on, and then this one, which when I find that other video where she came back and was talking her shit, trust me, I'm gonna bring it to y'all. Because this is horrible. It's a mess. You can't say anything. In one breath, nobody told me. In the next breath, you tell somebody, then they say, you can't tell me. You cannot win for losing. But somehow, some way, first of all, gentlemen, SYCBM. And then second of all, then I'm the problem and I'm a white supremacist because of what you all, not y'all, you know what I'm saying, put out here in the ether. And then we talk about it. And then it's a problem to talk about what you put out in the ether. How would we know about this if she didn't put this out here? How would we wouldn't have anything to say if we didn't see it. And you know how we wouldn't see it? If y'all didn't put it out here. But because people need attention so badly and you think everybody is always going to cheer in your corner for positivity, I don't know why they don't know this by now. We going into 2027 and y'all don't know this still? Box of rocks. That's going to be the new thing. We taking that into 2027. Dumb as a box of rocks. Crisscross, thank you for the poop. I appreciate you. Good morning to you, boo. Smitty up in here. Hey, boo. Thank you so much. He said, is this real life? Unfortunately, it is. Unfortunately, it is. It's going to get worse. Trust me. These are just the ones that I've seen so far. I forgot that it's back to school time, y'all. It's only October. It's only August the 15th, but I guess, you know, people go to school. That's kind of quick. I mean, I know every place is different, but it was a time that we didn't go back to school until like the days before Labor Day. Then we was off for Labor Day, which was always weird. And then you started school basically more so after Labor Day. But things have changed. Things have changed. Shout out to them, though. Thank you, boo. Dante, thank you so much for the gold coin. I see you. I appreciate you. All right. Moving on from this mess. Are we about to get into it or? Oh, no. I got to bring you a little bit of Crime is Down. I was going to do more Crime is Down, but we got other stuff to get to. So it looks like there was a mass at VSU, which is the reason why I called my girlfriend, because I thought this was the school that her children went to. But they go to the other Virginia school. And I know there's other Virginia schools, but I thought this was the school, so that's why I called her. I don't know if you heard it. A teen is wanted for SHOOTing 5 people at VSU, and it says that he was found hiding in a closet.
BS6 News at 11 starts breaking news.
Engine 212, ambulance 208, and battalion 202. Gunshot wound, 3310, Boys on Street. 12, ambulance 208, and battalion 202, copy your out at 0136. There's a possible victim at the roundabout when you enter. We advise you stage of arrival.
Shots rang out right outside the Virginia State University dormitories last night. Coming up, our AJ Nwoko will tell us how students and Virginia leaders are responding. But breaking news tonight, a 19-year-old has been arrested in connection to last night's VSU shooting. Thanks for joining us here at 11. I'm John Burkett. Cameron Harris of Henrico County was found in Seward Hall hiding in a closet around 4 this afternoon. Chesterfield police say Harris is not a VSU student. He is now being charged with 8 felony warrants, including malicious wounding and use of a firearm and the commission of a felony. More charges may be pending. As for the victims, their ages range from 17 to 23 years old. Our AJ Nwoko was at VSU all day and shares the voices of students who recall the moments they heard gunshots.
Students are spending the weekend moving in.
How many times do we have to hear this? People just trying to mind their own business, just trying to go get something to eat, just trying to go to the Walmart. And now what happened? Y'all got to worry about running. Remember the white people? White people, what's wrong with y'all? Remember the white people at the mass at the In-N-Out Burger? They're like, what's going on? All these people running. What's going on? White people, run, all right? I'm a white supremacist, according to the blacks, but child, let me just give you a clue. You see everybody running? You run. You ask questions later. Y'all so nosy. I just don't get it. Y'all be nosy-ing about the wrong things, child. The wrong things. Locked and loaded. Thank you for the poop, boo.
To their dorms ahead of classes starting Monday. But early Saturday morning, there was a mass shooting just outside of Magnolia Hall. I spoke with one of the VSU students who was inside his dorm when the shooting happened. He said he heard those shots and he was terrified.
Welcome week is where all the freshmen get here a week early.
At Virginia State University, rhythmic sounds from the drumline range students into campus ahead of the first day of classes Monday.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
But freshman engineering student Miles Blake says the percussion ringing out early Saturday morning.
I knew something was going to happen, but I wasn't expecting a shooting.
Was much more terrifying.
Lit out the window, everybody.
Is this a HBCU, y'all? I don't know. There you go. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute.
It was just running. I saw everybody running, so I knew it was shots.
This police scene here was the result of a mass shooting near the University Quad Annex buildings on campus on the 3300 block of Boyso Street, which injured 5 people, one of those critically.
There was like 100 shots going off, like rapid fire.
All 5 victims, including a VSU student, were taken to nearby hospitals. VSU officials confirmed that the student was among those with non-life-threatening injuries and has since been released from the hospital.
All the RAs were running outside, telling all the students to come in, and nobody could really walk outside their building.
The act of violence prompted an hours-long campus-wide lockdown, which, according to an email sent to students, has transitioned to a campus-wide curfew.
Students that are off the campus can come on campus after 9, and yeah, they just put more cops on duty.
In addition to an increased police presence, the shooting drew responses from Governor Abigail Spanberger and U.S. Senator Mark Warner, condemning the tragedy, praying for the injured, and thanking first responders. In the meantime, as police continue their investigation, Blake is urging all students to be mindful of the company they keep.
Don't hang around the wrong.
Wait, didn't Spanberger do something to stop weapons from being able to be out there now down there in Virginia? You know, she the one, that white woman that the NAACP supported, and Obama said that they should vote for her against the black lady that was running?
People, because if I was hanging around the wrong people, I would have been out there and I could have got shot. So yeah, just don't hang around the wrong people.
Campus.
Oh, they got hanging out with the wrong people down there? Who knew?
Police says there will be an increased security presence throughout the weekend and that they're also getting assistance from the Hanover County Sheriff's Office as well as the ATF. And as soon as we know more about this mass shooting, we'll be sure to pass those details off to you.
Child, look at how cool this dude is with his cap on. He don't even look like is he really the I guess he is because his name is down there. I'm about to say, did they just find some man that happened to be down there and say, child, you do this shit? Because he just doesn't look like a typical newscaster person. Shout out to him. Kevin, thank you so much for the hiding jewels, boo. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. So that's what's going on down there in Virginia, child. Be careful wherever you go. It's not just Virginia. Y'all already know. But maybe we should go to Philly. Shout out to Philly. A customer allegedly SHOOTs and deletes a worker at an auto body shop in Ogon's, child. Lord, you can't even go get your car fixed.
Auto shop worker in Philadelphia's Ogon section is shot and killed. A witness says a customer opened fire after a dispute about repair work. The victim killed was 70 years old. Friday afternoon, I'm
Oh my God, no! Y'all know how I feel about the elderly. Come on. What the?
An auto shop worker in Philadelphia's Ogon section is shot and killed. A witness says a customer opened fire after a dispute about repair work. The victim killed was 70 years old. Friday afternoon, I'm Sarah Bloomquist.
And I'm Brian Taft. The big story on Action News today is the investigation of that fatal shooting at A1 Plus Auto. We know one person is in custody right now. Action News reporter Amanda Pitts live now at that auto shop.
It better not be a teenager. It better not be a teenager. Kofa, thank you, boo. He said they called him last night, meaning the guy in the last story. He was off that day. They needed a black guy to talk. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what it looked like. He just looked too cool to be like a reporter. That's just not like the dress for reporters. But shout out to that man.
The witness accounted exactly what happened there today, Amanda.
Well, Brian and Sarah, that witness tells me he heard 3 men fighting, tried to get them to calm down, and then he heard those 5 shots ring out. It unfolded at his auto body shop over my shoulder behind me. Neighbors tell me this place just opened recently under new ownership.
Just by the look of it, I know somebody passed.
Philadelphia police surrounded an auto body shop in Ogons early this morning after a 70-year-old man was gunned down outside of the garage bays.
He was a nice guy. I really didn't know his name. He didn't bother anybody.
It happened in the front parking lot of
He's 70 years old. Who the hell he gonna bother?
A1 Plus Auto around 8:30 a.m. on the 5900 block of Ogons Avenue. Police say this began as an altercation between a worker and a customer. This witness, who wants to remain anonymous, says it involved 3 men and was all over a car.
The mechanic and the customer got in an argument. And then the sun come up. They start to fight. They fought like 3 times. We screaming over the gate, stop, stop, stop.
The action cam captured evidence markers surrounding spent shell casings, 2 hats, and cell phones on the ground. Investigators also took in this metal pipe as evidence.
He pulled the gun out and shot him 5 times. It's a shame.
The victim was taken to Jefferson Hospital where he was pronounced dead. People in the area say this auto body shop had been here for decades and was only just purchased by new owners back.
Is Ben coming down? Bueller. Does anybody seen Ben Crump? I mean, I just heard about this morning, but anybody heard from Ben? Is he going to go down here and help out and, say that this shouldn't happen and open up a GoFundMe and make sure justice for a 70-year-old man? Anybody seen him yet, Bueller?
In May, these grand opening celebration flyers were all over the property with a date set for tomorrow.
I feel sorry for that old man because it ain't like he young and can recover. He got shot close range.
Now, I'm told that shooter did remain here at the scene. Police say they do have 1 man in custody. They have not yet identified him or announced any charges. They also have not identified that victim. We're live in Ogons this afternoon. Amanda Pitts, Channel 6.
Rest in peace to that man. This is ridiculous. Can't even freaking work. Can't do anything. Anyway. I have this video that Kofa sent me about Rolly Roll. Let's see. You know this is an old one, child. You know this is an old one. 18 DJ said Ben is too busy grifting off Nolan for the truth. Yeah, Nolan and now Ruiz down in Wisconsin. Y'all see that we don't really hear much about that, right? I feel like we don't really hear much about what's going on in Wisconsin, even though it's on video, even though you know that the oppressor SHOT'd that man. Not talked about as much. I wonder why. Anybody ever question why? Anyway. All right. So this says, excuse me. This came from Blacksmith on Instagram. Do you believe the Roland Martin rumors to be true? Roland Martin finally breaks his silence. This got to be old. Look how young he looks.
Black's fingers in his booty.
On today's edition of 60 Minutes, we
this is not real. Goodbye, Kofa.
Interviewed an alleged booty warrior.
My name is Roland Martin, and what I do in the privacy of another woman's bedroom is frankly none of your business. You should be asking me the real questions. Like what? I don't know, nigga, you the reporter?
Roland has been accused of stepping out on his marriage, resulting in a compromising video of him allegedly wearing a tiger-striped thong while getting pegged.
If you're going to argue with me, it's imperative that you know the facts. It was leopard print. Allegedly.
Many popular YouTubers have chimed in on the scandal. Some, like Joe Budden, have sent their heartfelt thoughts and prayers, while others have struggled to find something nice to say.
When they said Roland Martin they got pictures of him in an uncompromising position, booty tooted up in the air, allegedly with a G-string on, and the girl is popping her fingers in his pussy. Allegedly.
How would you like to respond to that? Fuck him! That leopard print thong does not exist. A lot like that school of his. We're not here to discuss his school. Well, somebody needs to bring it up because I'm not going to be the only one getting screwed around here. You're being very unprofessional. Sorry about that. Is this you in this photograph?
Oh my God.
Next question, please.
A few of Roland's staff members have speculated that the scandal surfaced to discourage his 2028 presidential aspirations, even going as far as to try to flip the controversy into a positive.
I've been brainstorming a few campaign slogans that might actually work out for him. So far, I have strap up, we shall overcome, and fight the power bottom.
We asked Roland if he thought this would impact his run for the presidency.
I'm not.
Wait, the run for the presidency? I know you effing lying. This ninja is not running for president. This is hilarious. I really thought that was him for a second, like a younger version video or something. Child, this is too funny. Artifacts in the building. Shout out to you. Thank you, hun. MSG. Shout out to the MSGs. We see you. We appreciate you. Thank you, Nicole, child, because this is crazy.
Even remotely interested in running for president. That's not what your campaign manager said. Peg is not my campaign manager. She just has my back. She's been behind me since day one. You know what that does? That I'm out of here. You got me bent. So I'm the only person in here who likes fingers in his booty?
It's oh my God, I can't do it. I cannot do this. Kofa is, somebody put him on time out for this. Locked and loaded. Thank you for the jewels, boy. I appreciate you.
In today's edition of 60 Minutes, we interviewed an alleged booty warrior.
Not an alleged booty warrior.
My name is Roland Martin, and what I do in the privacy of another woman's bedroom is frankly none of your business. You should be asking me the real questions. Like what? I don't know, nigga. You the reporter?
Roland
I don't know, nigga. You the reporter. That so sounds like something that he would say. I'm sorry, y'all. That so sounds like something he would say. ATDJ, thank you for the laughing disco, because child, Kofa wins today, y'all. This is wild. This is hilarious.
has been accused of stepping out on his marriage, resulting in a compromising video of him.
Look at this. Look, he in Victoria's Secret. Goodbye. Oh my God, he's in Victoria's Secret.
Allegedly wearing a tiger striped thong while getting pegged.
If you're going to argue with me, it's imperative that you know the facts. It was leopard print. Allegedly.
Many popular YouTubers have chimed in on the scandal. Some, like Joe Budden, have sent their heartfelt thoughts and prayers.
They got Flacco over there on the right-hand side. So Budden said something. I didn't hear that.
While others have struggled to find something nice to say.
When they said Roland Martin they got pictures of him in an uncompromising position, booty tooted up in the air, allegedly with a G-string on, and the girl is popping her fingers in his bussy. Allegedly.
Not his bussy. I'm about to shut this shit down, y'all. I'm about to shut this shit down.
How would you like to respond to that? Fuck him! That leopard print thong does not exist. A lot like that school of his. We're not here to discuss his school. Well, somebody needs to bring it up, because I'm not going to be the only one getting screwed around here. You're being very unprofessional. Sorry about that.
Oh my God.
Is this you in this photograph? Next question, please.
A few of Roland's staff members have speculated that the scandal surfaced to discourage his 2028 presidential aspirations, even going as far as to try to flip the controversy into a positive.
I've been brainstorming a few campaign slogans that might actually work out for him. So far, I have strap up, we shall overcome, and fight the power bottle.
We asked Roland if he thought this would impact his run for the presidency.
I'm not even remotely interested.
That picture of him running against Medea. Oh my God. Reaper, thank you for the video. Shout out to Queen of Vibes. Thank you for the sparkles, boo. I appreciate you.
Running for president. That's not what your campaign manager said. Peg is not my campaign manager. She just has my back. She's been behind me since day one. You know what that does? That I'm out of here.
Childish. Shout out to Kofa. I don't know if y'all hear this. What is it? All right, I don't know if y'all hear it. But anyway. Yeah, Medea on the other side. That's probably where it's coming down to, y'all. Not necessarily Roland. But don't be surprised if there be some transgenders running for office, child. Anyway. All right. We got to get serious. Let's, well, maybe not. Let's talk about some, biatches real quick. There is a trend. Well, no, let me go to, Stacey Prince. Shout out to Stacey Prince. Oh, you can hear the soundboard? Because I can't. Ain't that crazy? That is wild. I can't hear a thing. Anyway, all right. Well, at least I know it's there. Thank you for the confirmation. Nurdin, hey, stranger. He says, wow, the Kangs and the Queens are at it again. Where in the heck have you been, sir? Thank you for your support. Always good to see you, boo. I'm going to do a show with Stacey Prince soon. I'm going to do a show with Stacey Prince and Dr. Thunder. Me and Dave at some point will be able to get a show together, but he daytime and I work. So we'll be able to do a show together. Excuse me. And I feel like there's somebody else that wants to do something. So we'll see. So be on the lookout. I'll stream it. So this says America is cooked, the future grandmothers. Oh no. Shout out to Stacey Prince. I love him. I love me some Stacey Prince. Let's hear it. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are
When he comes to
new.
the spot with me and my friends, it's on him tonight. My boyfriend comes to the spot with me and my friends, it's on him tonight. He better know it. So that's up to you, big dog. Now, if you come out with us, that's all you. Everything we do is on you. The food, the hookah.
At this point,
You heard that, right? Excuse me. You heard that, right? Let me dial it back and let you hear it again, what she's saying, in case you missed it.
My boyfriend comes to the spot with me and my friends, it's on him tonight. He better know it. So that's up to you, big dog. Now, if you come out with us, that's all you. Everything we do is on you. The food, the hookah.
at this point, fellas, you have no one to blame but yourselves.
Uh-oh.
All you need to know is that if you're the type of man who plans for his future and you're serious about creating a good future for yourself, it is impossible to build with a woman like this. She has no concept of saving, nor being responsible so that you guys can have a plush life in your later years. She is 100% immediate gratification chick. She lives for the now while you're storing up for the future.
Dead man! Dead man walking!
Turbulence, people.
So, first of all, again, shout out to Stacey Prince. But what, like Fa says, why in the hell would you be out with a bunch of women anyway? Do y'all do that? Like, if you're going out with a bunch of women, of which I do not do, but except for the girls from the gym. But if you going out with a bunch of women and y'all doing whatever the hell it is that y'all doing, why would you want your boyfriend to be there anyway? If y'all going out together, that's weird. Or is he so he got to be watching what you do so badly he got to come and watch y'all, so then all of a suddenly he got to pay for everybody? So you know, if that's the thing, I'm assuming that y'all not doing this. Somebody doing it. I'm going to assume that y'all not doing this. But imagine if it was like 6 women and they all eating, hookahing it up, drinking, whatever the hell else these people do. And then y'all got to pay for it all. How much could that be? That probably could be like $500, which in the grand scheme of life is not a lot of money. But why would you want to do that to all these heifers? Pay for your damn self. Who was going to pay for it before I got here? Who was going to pay for it before I got here? Probably ain't had no plan anyway. But what kind of girlfriend is that? What kind of girlfriend is that? Why would you even want that? You be setting, child, these people be setting themselves up. So then, like somebody said, I saw somebody say, so I can hit them all then, right? You gonna have your boyfriend pay for all your friends and make it a thing. And then when they start feeling some kind of way, thinking, oh, well, he could do that for me. And then they go after him, then you're gonna be mad. Then you're going to be mad. And then if she happens to get him and then you on the outside looking in, then you're going to feel some kind of way. You setting this shit up. You setting this shit up for your damn self. How you going? Why would you require your own? That's your money. If you're together, so you want your money from him to be spent on them. Child, these people crazy. But yeah, that's weird to me too. I agree, Fa. Like, why would y'all be there anyway? What? Like, it's something different, I guess. Maybe if you went out as couples together, and then you were over here with these girls, and they were over here with their dudes, everybody's significant other, something like that. And it's still not saying that you obviously pay for the whole thing. If there's somebody that's there that says they'll pay for it, which in some cases with a bunch of couples that does happen. But a bunch of like all of a sudden you just come in. So what if he just happened to come to the same club because he was going out? So then that mean he automatically got paid for everybody too? Because as soon as that, if that's a thing, and the girl is telling them, my man got it, you know they're gonna start eating and drinking more because they ain't got paid for it. So that's gonna make the bill go higher and higher. Child, these people are so dumb. Dumb as a box of rocks. Shout out to Reaper, I appreciate you. He said power bottom. Peggy Rowland, Magic Johnson's son or daughter, Dwayne Wade's son or daughter. What Dwayne Wade's? Oh, Dwayne Wade. I'm thinking Dwayne Wade from Dwayne from a different world. No baby gravy in 5. Hit the like button. Pause. Yeah, pause. But child, ain't nobody trying listening in none of this mess. I mean, somebody is obviously, because I'm assuming somebody must be doing it, or else why would she say it? Nuruddin, thank you, boo. He said just dodging the kinds and the quine ninjas. All right. I'm assuming it's all going well for you, boo. I see you. I appreciate you. Yeah, but all of that sounds crazy. But these people are crazy. You know why? Because what they're doing is they're quitting their jobs with no plan. Shout out to gargoyles. So it's a whole trend over here on the top. Come with me to quit my corporate job with no plan. You know what the plan is? It's for you, sassy straights, to come and pick up the pieces. Y'all already know.
Come with me to quit my corporate job with no plan. And I believe this gloomy morning may be quite fitting, but I've just reached the point where I'm tired of the microaggressions. I'm tired of failing leadership, mismanagement, and I don't know where the future will take me, but I am excited to turn the page now and to start a new chapter.
Child, there'd be a lot of microaggressions. What microaggressions? Microaggressions. Child, these people just be saying shit.
Am I nervous? Yes. Not to quit, mostly to not know what's next, but sometimes you do really just have to step out on faith. And I'm getting older, and I feel like there's no better time than now to bet on myself. And then if I fail, at least I've tried. At least I didn't remain complacent. And in a place that no longer served me.
A place that no longer served her. Hopefully she don't have no kids. This says, notice that my check engine light was on and almost changed my mind. Now, oh, come on. I'm trying to catch this. Hold on. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can y'all see that? That is the tire thing. That's the tire notification. She thinks that's the damn the engine. Y'all, I can see it now. It says tire pressure low. Check pressure in all tires, then calibrate. And child, y'all know I can't see. Now I can't. TPMS is something settings. TPMS or whatever. So you can make sure that everything is all right together. These are y'all's kids. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So you on here making sure that you talk it up. And then you're going to be out here talking about you leaping out on faith or whatever. You better hold on to that job because you're not that bright. The reading is right there.
Okay, I'm literally about to turn in. I know my nerves are kicking in just a bit. So we're all packed up. Last step, getting the stuff in the car.
Now you got too much stuff in there. Did you live there? What the hell? Why do you have a whole ass plant in there? Girl, what is going on? So she set up a tripod in the place of business to record herself taking stuff out. Box of rocks.
Well, it's done. Let's see what happens next.
Child, don't send me her GoFundMe. I ain't trying to hear none of it. Right? Was she living there? Look at all that mess she brought out. How many plants do you need? How many plants y'all got at work? I have 0. I have nothing there. If they called me today and said, you don't need to come back, I'd be like, all right, because ain't nothing there. Not a damn thing. Child, these people crazy. These people crazy. Who's responsible for this? Bueller? Who?
Come with me to quit my corporate job of 7 years. I was really trying to make it until the end of the year before turning in my notice, but I figured today was as good of a day as any. So here's your reminder to not stress about your corporate job because everyone's replaceable. I've been at this company for 7 years and no one asked me a single question.
Thanks for the tip.
Good morning.
Good morning. Where are you at?
I'm at the office today. I had decided to put in my resignation.
Okay. I think I need to get one so that we have this all documented. Chelsea has just informed me that she is turning in her resignation effective today. All righty. Well, thank you so much, Chelsea.
Yes, I have brought my computer in and my charger.
All right.
I believe that's all I have.
Leave it there on my desk and we'll take care of everything else.
Okay. Come with me to quit my...
I support all of it. I support all of it. I love it. I love it for them. They all look like they a Z. They all look like they're a Z. Music Man, thank you, boo. He said she didn't quit. She got fired. I don't think she got fired. This is why I don't think she got fired. She had time to set up the damn tripod and record all that. When you get fired, because I've been fired, they not giving you time to do nothing. They walking your ass on up out of there. They're not letting you do all that. So I don't believe that she was fired at all. But these people crazy, child. These people are crazy. Chelsea got that Chase Sapphire Reserve, though.
I quit my job and I am leaving my dream city after only being here for 6 weeks. Let's get into what happened. So
listen, this is Generation Z. They got all the answers and blame X for everything. Don't forget that.
first things first, nothing inherently bad happened, but also nothing inherently good happened at the same time. So I did everything, quote unquote, I was supposed to do. I graduated with my undergraduate degree and then went on to get my master's, moved to a new city, and started my corporate job. And I thought following the traditional timeline would make...
Here we go again. The only thing these people seem to know is corporate. Like, is that the only thing in the world? Are there any other jobs, y'all? Or is it just corporate?
Me happy, and girl, I knew deep down that this was not right. I woke up every single morning dreading work. And not like the normal kind of dread, but more like the existential crisis kind of dread, okay? Day by day, I felt my spark slip away. And it's not the concept of working that didn't make me happy. It's more so my lack of interest and passion in the job.
Hair is beautiful. You go, girl.
Job itself. I even tried to cut my hair, hoping that would make me feel better, and also tried baking as well, which did not turn out great. I was doing everything to try and make my life better, to try and be happy, but nothing was working. I want to care and kind of enjoy the work that I do. Not saying that every job is perfect, but I knew from the start that this job was not right for me. I sat at a desk for 9 hours, working for a company that I just didn't align with their mission. So young and like having...
Look at this, y'all. We have a guest co-host up in here. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Doc. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I don't have no interesting complaints. You already know. I'm just here to get messy and talk about how stupid these people are. That's all.
I'm about to say, because that's what we're not complaining, but we definitely talking about people.
Oh no, we talking. I don't complain. I state the facts. Facts.
We're looking at Z. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you're Generation X.
Oh yes.
Okay, so Generation Z blames Generation X for everything. You know that, right?
Yeah, I've been told. Blame them for, I don't know, providing a life that we could have only dreamt of, providing them opportunities that we didn't get, providing them the opportunity to have the righteous indignation that they feel they have when they absolutely are not prepared for a damn thing. And then, by the way, they're about nuttier as a Kardashian's mouth after an all-star game. But again, go ahead.
Oh my God. Okay. For those that don't know, here is the business bully, Dave Anderson. Thank you so much for coming through. Hopefully you can hear that. Introduce yourself. Let everybody know. If somebody could drop Dave's channel, that would be amazing.
Yeah, no, I'm Dr. Dave Anderson. I am a 22-time best-selling author, habitual line stepper, and smoker outer of individuals that have absolutely no common sense or two connected brain cells. And I'm so happy to be here right now.
Yeah.
Really am. Thank you so much for having me. A long time coming.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So we're going through the generation. It looks like Generation Z. It's just a trend on TikTok where they are quitting their jobs, and of course they have to record it with no plan. So they're just like, "I'm here."
You know what? Have you ever seen that movie, The Ladies' Man?
Is that Rob Schneider?
No, it's not Rob Schneider. It's, oh God, the black guy. Same time Rob Schneider was on Saturday Night Live. But there's a scene where he's dealing with Karen Parsons, and he says, "Don't worry, it will all work out. It will randomly work out." That is the Gen Z mantra. That is the Gen Z playbook. They have nothing written down. Everything, it's gonna happen because I'm entitled. Yeah, I'm entitled. And it's your fault if it doesn't work. It's never my fault. I don't believe in that A word is the most evil word ever. Accountability.
Yes. Yes. Tim Meadows. Okay. I know him, but I may have seen that movie. I don't remember.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah, I believe it. Yes, y'all hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. All right, we're gonna get back to this heifer who's quitting, and then we're gonna go in, since you're here, then we're gonna go into the teaching stuff, okay? Because that's the big deal today. STW Media, thank you for the gold coin, boo. I appreciate you. Artifacts, thank you so much. Fire, yes. Shout out to everybody that is here. DBS Smooth, thank you so much, boo. Dr. Vaughn Dave, rocking the green.
I keep telling y'all I'm a super villain.
Blurred joke, is that what that is?
That's blurred. Black nerd.
Oh, okay. All right. We be leering around here. We be leering.
Not all leering. Right. Listen, leering. I did not know you were Somalian. I thought you were foundational.
Well, I'm a white supremacist. I'm an anti-ruckus. I'm so many things. I carry so many titles.
You forgot tap dancing, step and fetch it, shade tree house coon.
I haven't heard that, but I'm pretty sure I'm that as well.
Oh my God.
I even try to tell them I'm black, and I don't think they believe me, even though they see me now, and I don't think they believe that I'm black. I'm a white.
What else could you be?
I'm a white supremacist talking white supremacist talking points. Oh, I'll show you in a little while what else I could be. All right, let's get back to this heifer, and I'm gonna make this quick because I'm ready to go to the other thing. Hold on one second. Let's change our view. All right, this heifer just quit.
So much opportunity. Like, I don't want to be in that phase of like, oh, you have so much opportunity where you do absolutely nothing with the opportunity that you have.
Know that I am made for so much more in this life than settling down for a 9-to-5 that I don't completely connect with. I am a purpose-driven individual, and I owe it to myself and the world to find that purpose and to not settle for what looks good on paper or something that my family would approve of. So let's get into the good part. This was my last and final crash out. I genuinely was not happy.
I can do whatever I put my mind to. I'm unhappy.
And when I tell y'all God was working overtime, he was. God's plan can sometimes get a little messy. My partner underwent a major surgery in which he needed me to be his full-time caregiver, while I was also struggling with my job, so I left the job. And no, I'm not picking a man over a job. You don't get it twisted. I'm picking me over a job. During the season, I promised myself that I would find my purpose, find my passion, and figure out exactly what makes me happy. And in the middle of that, we decided to move across the country. He needed more specialized care than what he was getting here. And I'm always down for a good move. So I said, you know what? Hell yeah, let's go. So now me and my partner are moving across the country together to start our new life. And like I said, I'm not putting my dreams on the back burner for him, okay? This just gives me the time to figure out what it is that I truly want in this lifetime and to go after it full force.
Look, she got a man. He taking care of her.
No, Michonne. See, there you go right there. You're doing that Gen X thing. Stop it. You know what you just said. She does not have a man. She's got a beta male scent mangina, aka her partner.
Yeah, she did say partner. For sure. And if he's down, he's quitting the job, shouldn't she be keeping the job since he's down?
You would think, but again, there you go with that logic again. You keep trying to do that.
I'm sorry. It's in me. Pause. It's definitely in me.
It's in you. Like Gatorade.
So yeah, like Gatorade. Anton, thank you for the silver star. I appreciate you. Not that Anton. We have a new Anton. Thank you, hon. Michael, thank you. Messy, you know Dave is Blade. Blade?
I'm here killing liberal bloodsuckers.
Oh, y'all, I don't know all these terms. I'm not a nerd.
Michonne is not a nerd. She's a kept woman.
Yeah, I'm not a nerd at all. I don't know
do
any
that. Her husband probably watched football.
a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Reaper, thank you, boo. He said they need to stop talking to themselves. The other self got them in La La Land. Cut this biatch off. Yeah, she done.
Right. Third place runner-up in the Sade lookalike contest. You don't sit your big ass forehead down someplace.
Good. She good. She cute girl. She
is cute. I thought her new plan was be on season 75 of Basketball Wives, but
she may end
she's
up
got a
there.
partner. It's not a man. That's a cut. It's not a man. Partner.
I saw a man's arm. I think it's a man. I saw a man's arm.
No. I'm sure there's a male.
Oh, a male. Okay. The beta simp. Blah, 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 blah.
Beta male simp mangina. Yes, ma'am.
Beta male simp mangina. I think we call them LTMs, low testosterone males. LTMs.
Wow.
Rolly is one. Ricky is one.
You are gay.
DL is one.
Why are you gay?
Yes. I didn't say it was gay, but somebody else may have said
We bring
it.
in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I love that.
It's my favorite.
I love it. Yes. Kofa sends me a bunch of those. Speaking of Kofa, thank you, boo. He says, Shawty about to be a bottle girl. That's probably what she wants to be.
Yeah, no, that requires no thinking. It requires no planning. It requires no skill set whatsoever. Just, hips, lips, and fingertips.
Ooh. All right. One more. We done with these because we got to move on because I want to get to the school and stuff. But let me show you one more. Let me show you one more in case y'all didn't see this. So Chase Green on Instagram have these heifers up here and it says, I think it's about what is your dating preference. If y'all didn't see this, okay? Get ready. Get your minds right.
What is your dating hot take?
I think it's a red flag if you're dating a man who hasn't openly explored being gay.
I love a man with a little gay allegation.
Over. We doomed. We doomed, man. It's over. They want you to be gay now? Oh, it's over. It's over. It's a dirty game. I can't stay focused.
What is your dating hot take?
I think it's a red flag if you're dating a man who hasn't openly explored being gay.
I love a man with a little gay allegation. With a little sweetness to it.
It's over. We doomed. We doomed, man. It's over. They want you to be gay now? Oh, it's over. It's over. It's a dirty game. I can't stay focused.
Crazy.
No, see, this is what's happened, right? Roland and all the Bussy boys are up 9,000 right now. That's what that is. They don't want manhood. That's why they call toxic masculinity. No, ho, I'm a man.
Agree.
I said what I said. I'm not. There's three places. In case you betas don't understand this, there's three places men don't go: back and forth, round in circles, or out of our way. Y'all ain't used to that. Y'all want that baby face energy. I'll pay your rent. I'll kiss your ass.
Slander. No baby face slander.
Oh, that's not slander. What I'm saying is absolutely true. That's what they want. They want somebody to serve them. They don't want a Bruce Wayne. They want an Alfred.
Okay.
That's it.
That's Superman, right?
Batman, but again, just
okay.
Oh my God.
It's okay. It's all right.
Okay. So I get it. I don't disagree with you. But I feel like these heifers be taking it too far, though. Just taking it too far. So this is my theory, though. Let me bring us up. This is my theory. These people don't want a real man, and I hate saying that, but yes, a real man, anybody with bass in their voice, and that has some sort of authority. Yes, I agree. And the people that they listen to are the Rollies, the LTMs, the beta, Simgina, whatever it is that you call them, definitely. But then as soon as one is available, they don't want them either, because then they're going to say that they're not, they're too feminine. So it's like, it's one thing, it's something else, it's Tuesday, it's Thursday, it's Sunday. And then when somebody don't want to deal with them, it's got to be because you don't like your mama. No, because y'all crazy.
Oh,
And
my
then
mama don't act like that.
Then you allow people like this to say whatever, and then you big up it. And I didn't even look at the comments because it's going to be guys because this is his page. But then y'all will big up it just because a woman said it, and then turn around and say that I'm a problem because I don't agree with that shit because y'all sound crazy. And then you worried about him, and then down low, and then you're saying, "Oh, that's what we want." I can't keep up.
Yeah. Show of hands. Who's married? Shut the fuck up. You have no man. You're outside having podcast conversations on the mic outside next to the bums where you're going to end up.
Yeah, it's wild but they're the ones that get most of the attention. But you know what I also say and notice is that when black men are alive, they're not interested. When you're deceased, that's when everybody is like, oh, and that's when they care about you. Look at Carmelo and look at Nolan, deceased or criminal. That's when they are like, oh, these men, oh my God, because I'm like, all right, they want y'all to be behind them. And then as soon as we back to regular life, they talking shit. That's why I continue to bring these videos out. When do y'all care about them? Oh yeah, when they're dead.
Yeah, because the only good black man is a dead black man or a gay black man.
Yeah, and worth so much more when you're deceased.
Absolutely. That's why you'll never, if something happened to me, you will never see Al Sharpton and Ben Crump anywhere near me. I don't have a criminal record. My children are by the same woman. So I just put that on the wall. So they damn sure don't. No, I don't check none of them boxes. I ain't got no OnlyFans. I ain't got no corn hubs. None of that. So I don't qualify.
Listen, it's topsy-turvy as far as I'm concerned, and it's wild the things that people allow.
But in Roland's case, it's bottomsy-turvy. But anyway.
Oh my God, I got to send you the video we just showed a second ago. Shout out to TD. He said, "Thank you, boo. I can't say what I want to say in a super chat, but these women is pushing it. Please don't. But I appreciate your support, hon.
It's amazing.
We just let them be. But we're gonna talk about them, of course, because it's content for days. Content for days.
All day. I love it. I don't ever want it to stop.
I don't either. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all keep talking. Content for days.
Listen, Kamala 2028. We're gonna be here all day. Other manginas everywhere. Manginas unite.
Listen, they out here talking
80%ers.
Yeah,
y'all come on. Y'all bring your bussies up to the forefront. Come on, we talk to you.
Oh my God. Shout out to Kofa. He says, Dave, Messi isn't going to get nerd references. Trust me, we tried. She just nods and smiles like a Mexican that doesn't.
Yes.
Now the Mexicans is taking straight.
That's how we got to pack them up. Let's get them on out of here, right at the Home Depot. Like I know them Mexicans. I know exactly who we're talking about. Yep. Just smiling, not like. Or like a talk show host listening to a record they know they don't know the words to, but they're like,
y'all don't stop talking about me.
Oh, we love you. That's why we here.
Oh, I tell you. Shout out to you, Kofa. That is funny. That is hilarious. Locked and loaded. Thank you for the flowers, boo. I see you. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. So let's get into, oh my God, there's so much to talk about. Can we talk about Stephen A first, though?
Sure, why not?
It's too much.
We need to.
Okay. Philly boy, thank you for the poop. Appreciate you. So you know that they brought the Walmsleys, Nolan's parents, to the NABJ. And they're not journalists. So not really sure why they came. But
because name me 3 prominent members of the NABJ that you respect. Go. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait. Hey, y'all, watch this. Bueller. You see how that feels? Come on, I'm waiting. This your show. Give me 3 prominent members of the NABJ that you can name off the top of your head and you respect.
You got me.
Anybody? Bueller?
You got me.
I love this shit. I swear to God, I love it.
Because Cindy Brady, we call her the Black Cindy Brady, was hosting.
Who's the Black Cindy Brady?
Child, what's her name, y'all? Because I don't even remember her name. She got fired from CNN. And she says, if you're Tariq Nasheed, Kevin Samuels, men don't get behind Black women. When it was time for, what is her name? When Cam was running, she said, you gotta come and vote for Cam regardless. Look, they all forgot Tiffany Cross.
I'm sorry. Slackjaw North American Big Back number 3. Okay, cool. That's all you had to say. I'm like, okay, Tiffany Cross. Yeah,
yeah, Tim.
You know what I mean? I had an interview with Tiffany Cross and it went like this. Tiffany, how you doing? I'm sorry.
Is she that bad?
She's a shaved Wookiee.
Is she that bad?
No, she's a lovely Wookiee, but a Wookiee nonetheless. Okay. She's like Fiona when you know she get that Shrek on her. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Shrekish. Yeah.
I don't like. It's not even that you're a slack-jawed North American big back that bothers me. It's the mouth. It's the mouth I got a problem with.
Oh, she got a lisp. That's why I call her Cindy Brady. She be having Wookiee Tourette's. Her and all those girls on that podcast get on my nerves, but she's not on it no more. Native Land Podcast, I think. Yeah, Native Land.
You mean Bussy Boy Podcast with Andrew Gillum and Bakari Bussy Boy?
Yes.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah.
LTM.
And they was defending Andrew Gillum because he had the allegedly, everything's allegedly had the he had the paraphernalia, and the supplies on his way to the Essence Festival.
He just needs some help. Now, allegedly, he didn't have anything in his system, from what I understand. However,
and he was going to party when he got there.
I was going to say that. Listen, from what we've seen before, something was going to happen because I don't have it on me. I don't know about y'all. That's just not what I carry around. But
no, apparently he be. You know, I'm surprised he didn't have it up his bussy.
Oh my God!
We saw
Go ahead.
We saw the pillows. We saw what was on them pillows. The pillows with the white man. You remember when he was in the apartment? And the white man was taping him. You don't remember when Andrew Gillum? That's why he couldn't run for governor, because he
videos of it. I just heard about it.
Yeah, those whole videos, this whole thing. No, and then he wearing makeup and whatnot. That is the kind of male they like.
Yeah,
Superman, China, power bottom, bussy boy.
Yeah, I agree. LTM, agree.
LTM is wild. I'm gonna make me a t-shirt tonight.
I need to. Locked and loaded. Thank you for the happy poop boo. Crisscross. Thank you for the silver star. Shout out to Trey with the thumbs up. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate you. Shout out to O-Dog, I should say, for the thumbs up. Y'all in here. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. Subscribe to both of the channels. Somebody dropped the Dave's channel over here. I appreciate you. Uncle Rick in the building, member for 9 months. Thank you, boo. He said it's mangina, sir. What's good, bro? Hey, Messy. Hey, besties. Okay, mangina.
What up, though? Mangina. Gillum has a mangina.
This is all a mess. All right.
Let's go. We gotta focus.
Yeah. We
gotta focus like Dr. Umar.
Let's
Lord
talk about
Jesus.
Stephen A. Smith, because over here they gave him the thumbs down award. Yeah. They really don't like this man.
And you know why?
I do know why. That's why people don't like me, because I'm not the get along, go along.
Oh, I thought because you got 100 million. No.
For me, it's because I'm not following the code. Shout out to Tadisha with the references on the black code. I'm not following the code, so they don't like me.
Sorry.
It says NABJ gives Stephen A. Smith the thumbs down award over alleged pattern of disparaging black women. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Shout out to the sisters that run the community.
Black women are the leaders of this culture. And if we aren't happy and satisfied, it's going down.
That's what's going on. Shout out to It's On Site on IG. Let's hear what they got to say.
Stephen A. Smith, sports analyst and political commentator. Smith has established a recurring public pattern of disparaging commentary directed at prominent black women across politics, sports, and media. Such commentary reinforces harmful narratives, undermines the fair and respectful representation of black women in public discourse, and stands in direct conflict with NABJ's long-standing commitment to accurate, responsible, and inclusive portrayals of black communities. Stephen A. Smith.
Yo, they wasted their time to do this.
No, I don't think you understand. See, by number one, the NABJ is about as exciting as my last bowel movement. On top of that, you have to understand something, okay? Stephen A. Smith is $100 million man, is 60 some odd years old. He's got his bread. Not only that, Stephen A. Smith is somebody you know. I don't have to, you're not a sports person, but I don't have to explain to you who Stephen A. Smith is. And I probably never have. The other part of that is these cucks and masculine, how can I put this? Strap-on wearers love to sit up here and talk about people they can never be. And by the way, for the past 65 years, what has the NABJ done to expose any type of popular reporting on what's happening in densely populated Black cities and towns where we have suffered benign neglect, food deserts, bad reading levels, horrible conditions, schools closing in on each other, rival gangs, any of that? Nothing? Oh, okay, cool. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to create a thumbs down award. Now, of course, we the racists and we the tap dancing coons, but where's the thumb downs awards for any of these white media outlets? I didn't see any of that at the correspondence dinner. Did you see the thumbs down award? Did you? No. Okay, cool. I can't wait for what Stephen A. Smith does tomorrow. I can't wait for it. I'm telling you, I did not realize tomorrow was November 19th. I don't know where I've been for the past 3 months because it must be my birthday. It's got to be my birthday.
I look forward to it, but he did make a statement. So I went on over to Live Bites because he does the same thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to say the same thing, but then Stephen A. Smith said something at the end. Let me go ahead and play this one. Oh, well, it's nice to hear that the crowd is not going along with this.
Oh, no, I think they're just booing him. They're going along with it. They're booing him.
Oh, okay.
There you go, trying to give them intelligence.
A recurring public pattern of disparaging commentary directed at prominent Black women across politics, sports, and media. Such commentary reinforces harmful narratives, undermines the fair and respectful representation of Black women in public discourse, and stands in direct conflict with NABJ's long-standing commitment to accurate, responsible, and inclusive portrayals of Black communities. The Washington Post, the Washington Stephen A. Smith, sports analyst and political commentator. Smith has established a recurring public pattern of disparity.
Wow. All right, so this is what he wrote out. It says,
this is the epitome of Christmas arriving early. The NABJ wants to call folks out. Fine, you had your turn, now mine is coming. And make no mistake, I'm coming. Pause. Let's see who really deserves a thumbs down when it comes to the Black community after I say my piece. Remember, at NABJ, you asked for it. I shut my mouth for years. Now y'all started something. Boy. They're gonna hate it here tomorrow.
This is wild.
I've never seen this. And this is why I left the NABJ.
Oh, okay. You was in there. Okay.
I was in there, but I wasn't going to pay that Roland Martin lifetime booty bandit membership. But I was in there.
Wow.
Because they don't do nothing but circle jerk.
Do you think they do the same thing as like the cultural the Black Caucus people? Like I feel
there's a bunch of nasty, musty, dusty tethers up in there, loving themselves, just giving themselves that emotional bukkake they so desperately desire. And so for me, I think it's a situation where when we start talking about the real thing, with the exception of Kathy Hughes's Radio 1, which is Black owned but white run, I think they have not done anything to encourage Black media ownership. They don't really do anything to help Byron Allen move the next generation of journalists. Let's face it, they have not done anything to really start to expose all the problems and the solutions that we have in the Black community. They sit around, they love to sit there to have their little funny continental breakfasts and their business card exchanges and their photo ops. And Roland Martin can wear one of those Demolition Man style man dresses and walk up and down an aisle and ignore, future journalists that are there who just want to shake his hand or something, and then do a three-curler turn like he's Tyra Banks on America's Next Power Bottom Model. Other than that, nothing's happening.
Hold on. He gets on my last damn nerve. Unmute.
I'm gonna need you to send me the chopped and screwed version. First of all, where does Roland get his magical moo-moos? And not only that, why Roland Martin wearing white? Well, we all know he got his butt took.
He swears he's so fucking cool. I'm telling you, I can't stand him. I cannot stand him.
Yeah, apparently neither can his knees or his butthole at this point.
So yeah, we be on Roland's ass. Pause for sure.
Pause.
For sure.
But no.
You got to jump in his ass. You got to jump in his ass.
Oh my God, I gotta go get that again. Oh my goodness. Let me acknowledge Frederick Howard. It looks like he gave up the laughing disco. Shout out to Frederick Howard. STW Media, thank you for the silver star. Shout out to Locked and Loaded for the laughing disco. Child, this shit is hilarious, okay?
I love it here.
Shout out to Reaper. He said, y'all see that brown spot? Goodbye, Reaper. Pause, hit the like button. You did not
jump in his ass.
You did not see that. Goodbye, sir. Shout out to Uncle Rick. He said they need to address that the majority of these folks are ABCD. It's their identity, not just what they do.
How the first four letters of the alphabet catching strays?
Because I'm not trying to deal with the LGBTQRMXYZ.
Percentage sign.
They do that mess like every month with adding on another letter. Nobody got time for them.
No,
it's crazy.
Nope.
Listen, I don't have nothing against gay people, child, but y'all not gonna rope me into the foolishness. That's what we not gonna do.
Listen, I've been a card carrying lesbian for at least 49 years now.
Now you a lesbian.
I love women.
Oh my God. Nightcast Media TV, shout out to you. He said, where is the outcry for Black-owned media outlets when they experience discrimination, racism, etc.? They only care about Blacks with big networks. I'm assuming you're referring to the NABJ.
Yes, of course he is. That's the only time. Another four-letter organization taking on another letter organization. All these letter organizations don't do nothing. Not the Black Greek letter organization, not the Rainbow letter organization, not the media letter organization. Stop with the letters.
Are they connected to D9?
I mean, Roland's there. And I mean, have you seen the amount of sassy alphas that have shown up in the past couple of years?
No, I didn't hear about NABJ, like somebody said earlier, until they wanted to invite Donald Trump and had a fit that he showed up and spoke his mind. I don't know who they thought was showing up.
Because she turned black. I didn't know she was black. I thought the whole time I thought she was Indian. I didn't know. But at least he showed up. She came later, and then when she got red wrote in a race like LeVar Burton on a coke binge, then she caught a nasty little attitude.
Right.
She need to go back to her bathtub, make some more of that Hindu Hennessy, aka green juice, and we can all go home. That's it. I want her to run so bad, I can't wait, and I want her to make AOC her VP candidate. That's all I want.
I want
Just
him
give
to run.
that to me. I want him to run so bad.
We're gonna have a good time here on this tube when they run for president.
Listen, that's all I want to do. I just want to get there.
That's gonna be amazing. I'm waiting for it. Trey, thank you for the poop. Appreciate you. And Dante, thank you for the gold coin. So we'll be hearing from Stephen A tomorrow. I actually look forward to it. I'll be on Jeff's show tomorrow, but
that's right. You're doing a lady show.
Yes. Let's get into it. So we're gonna start with Tariq Nasheed. Excuse me, because he is not being supportive for some reason. I thought he would be. Does that surprise?
What?
Oh, the man saying that your kids can't read.
We're gonna get to that in a second. We're gonna roll the clip. There's a lot going on that you don't know about, but I'm gonna fill in the blanks. That's why Uncle Dave is here. I'm here to fill in the blanks. Somebody got to translate this because Messi don't be knowing. She don't know nerd stuff and she don't know the background. See, when the background sing and the background sing, I got you. I got you. We're gonna work it out.
All right. Here we go.
A teacher in Houston making this tearful video about the students not being able to read. Now, this is the second day of school. Hold on.
These kids are leaving high school.
All right. So he made this video and it went viral. And that sparked a major conversation about Black children and literacy and learning and all that stuff. I'm going to play the clip, ladies and gentlemen. For those who have not heard or seen the clip, let me play this clip. This is a teacher in Houston making this tearful video about the students not being able to read. Now, this is the the second day of school. Hold on.
These kids are leaving high school and going to college, and they couldn't fill in 4 words. 4 words. I literally broke down in the middle of class. This is only day 2. And I have seniors who simply cannot read and seniors who cannot write. They can reason. They have the ability to defend their reasoning if it's talking to their homeboy, but applying that to a written text, 2 paragraphs, they couldn't do it. Our young black men, our young brown men, our young black girls, and our young brown girls.
Okay, so yeah, this video, went viral. So I don't know his background. Somebody said, is he a tether? I don't know his ethnic background.
Why does everything always got to just come down to tether? Like every single time.
No, it's not even that it comes down to tether. It's just that tethers are always in our business.
That is true.
So,
that
like,
is true.
If you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't sit up here like, so for example, right? You take somebody like Godfrey, whose parents fled Nigeria because of the Biafran War. You don't hear me speaking on the Biafran War, but you know what I hear on his show? Every time I turn around, he's talking about foundational Black Americans. Why? We're not, nobody's kicking the jewel off out your mouth. Like, we stay in our lane. Everybody want to talk about us. So when we start talking back, it's a problem. See, we did not create tether life. We diagnosed it. So that's what's on. But no, keep going. I'm just here to back you up.
Yeah.
He's kind of keeping that on the low. All right. So a lot of people ran with this story. Just like Bushmeat Barrister, the tether called up. Did you hear about the video of the teacher saying that Black kids can't read? Why the Black kids can't read? So a lot of the white supremacists are running with the narrative. There were some Black people who kind of went along with it. Oh, he's passionate. Oh, he's so passionate about the kids. Oh, he really wants the kids to learn. And there's some people who really, really fed into what this man is saying. They were really falling for it, feeding into it, saying, oh, wow, we got Black children who are seniors and they can't read. Oh, my goodness. The system is broken. The culture is broken. What do we need to do? The Black children are flawed. It was just all types of narratives going around. So I look this guy up a little bit. I go to his Facebook page. He has a big picture of Kamala Harris on there. So he's a Democrat. When he was like the Black kids and the brown kids. Oh, okay, now that's Democrat shield talk. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna tell you the catch. It's a Democrat shield. And this man, when you do some research on this man, he's been accused of being a con artist, family. This man has been accused, allegedly, I'm going to use the word allegedly, of being a scam artist. Now, there were some teachers from the school came out and said, hey, this is all cap. Some teachers came out challenging what he's saying. They were like, hey, wait a minute. No, I teach some of those kids, and some of those kids, the seniors, are reading at college level. So the kids can read. What is he talking about? So
I'm sick of everybody, honestly. Everybody get on my nerves. So this is the thing with him coming and saying this. The man, whatever his name is, Darius Cooks. This is not the first time that we have heard that the kids have issues. Did you see the video? I know you did. You saw the video.
Absolutely.
No. The video where the kid went around asking the kids to read the sentence.
Oh yeah, on the card. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, absolutely.
And that was a thing. So I guess that's not real. And we've seen plenty other times and plenty other videos where these kids can't comprehend. They don't understand, but we're putting them out into the world with not having some basics, pushing them along. And that definitely is a thing that happens more to Black people. So when the man comes out and says that this is what he's witnessed, he's being criticized and everything. And I don't know him being a tether has anything to do with it. I
don't think he's a tether, but here's what I do know, right? And everything I'm about to say is factual, allegedly, just for the protection of your channel. Two things can be true at the same time. The kids in Georgia ain't reading at grade level. The kids in Philadelphia are not reading at grade level. Don't even get started on Baltimore. Houston, there's a lot of dumb running around Houston. Those things are true. Here's what people do not seem to understand. This man has been tied to so many cons when it came to restaurants, when it came to catering jobs, all those things. And so he fell back into a teaching position, and he knew him crying his sassy sissy tears was going to allow him to get back in the spotlight. So it's like Arlen Specter. When Arlen Specter decided to go from being a Republican to being a Democrat, he said, my switching of parties is going to allow me to get re-elected. So what he's trying to do is take his sassy tears and get himself back into the lexicon, because while he was sitting up here getting, hammered online, not in the way he likes to anyway, he decided to make a pivot, and those who can't do, teach. That's an easy check for him. So he's doing that in front of a camera, posing it up. And then my question is, you a teacher in there, why haven't you gotten them help? You just now realizing at the end of the year that these kids couldn't read? Where were you this entire time? Where were you through their 4-year high school career? What were you doing? Were you teaching home economics? Because we know that hasn't been in the school since I was in school. All of this was a scam based in a lie, and that's what a lot of these folks do. They'll take a truth and then wrap it up in a big old barrel of bushmeat bullshit in order to get himself on. All this was an attention grab, and all y'all got to do is look up Darius Cook's controversy, and you'll see absolutely everything that has to do with it. He put extras on it, and everybody ran with it because it does expose a bigger problem, but he's doing it in a way that's willfully intellectually disingenuous.
So let me address Mr. Art Game Stoned, which is over there with you. And let me tell y'all, if you know me, you know that I'm not putting up with no disrespect. You can kiss all of my ass, okay? My opinion is my opinion, and it's going to be what the fuck it is that I say it's going to be. And if you don't like it, that's fine. Because you sound like one of the niggas that come over here and be talking shit, talking about you pro-black, and then you ain't got no problem with talking negatively to and about another black person. So I'm going to say what the fuck I'm going to say. I'm going to go ahead and allow my guest to speak what his mind is. That don't mean that my mind gets changed just because he looks at it a different way than I do. Okay?
You got the jump in his ass.
You over there on that channel, be there. But let me tell you something. You're not gonna sit around here and think you're gonna talking shit. Fuck you and your mom, okay? Lord forgive me for a Sunday, okay? But this not what we do around this piece, all right? Anyway, let me go ahead and acknowledge BT in the building. Thank you, Boo. He said, if I'm not mistaken, he's not a certified teacher. Look it up. He's not. He said that he explained that yesterday, saying that he took some test or whatever, and he addressed the fact that if he had a felony, he wouldn't be able to teach, which Reaper, who lives in Texas, confirmed that that is the case as well. So he's just a substitute, basically. He's just a substitute.
So you mean to tell me he just out here making $200 a day, and then here's the other thing. Men don't do this. And when I say this, I'm saying real men. I'm talking about men that actually, he might have some bass in his voice, but he got some sugar in his tank. Real men do not sit around and set up a camera and then just start crying and crying. Oh Lord. Now don't get me wrong. I have been on a live and then somebody, said, oh, I'm sorry about your brother. And I lost it because it's my only brother and he died. That's a little bit understandable. I didn't set up a camera and cry about my brother.
Right. I agree.
He set up a camera in his classroom, in the classroom that he had to, warm the seat for, because he actually is probably not doing lesson plans if he is a substitute.
With his credentials on. He definitely had the credentials on, because I said that was going to be
see that, because they need that in order to believe exactly what it is. If you don't sit your power bottom ass down someplace, if you don't stop this nonsense, because my whole thing is, why aren't you making an impact then, sir? How you gonna let them walk out of it? How many parents did you call? How many meetings did you have with the school board? How many times did you talk to the vice principal, the principal, the ombudsman, the educational society? Did you talk to anybody at the teachers union? The answer is an emphatic no. So please sit down.
I think school just started. I'm not saying he is or isn't or anything like that.
In the time he could have set up the camera though. Michelle.
No. The thing with all these people who set up the camera, I agree with you. And I think it's all weird to put all your business out here on the internet. Absolutely. And I said that he was going to catch a backlash for this.
Not the backlash he likes.
My point is that we're not going to act like that there's not a problem with regard to kids and their comprehension and their reading and their schooling and what they know by the time they get out of school. That's where I come in, and I'm saying, why are y'all acting like this is not true? Why are y'all acting like this is not a thing? This is not new. And that's why I referenced the thing with the Philly kid, and I said he's going to get in trouble just like the kid got in trouble to show something that's true. So in my mind, we know that these things are happening. We know that this is going on. No one seems to give a damn about it. So you're putting your kids out here dumber than a box of rocks, then turn around and act like everything else is the problem. No, it's you and your kids, and y'all are not helping to teach your kids. So
by the way, real quick, somebody said, well, Dave, what are you doing? Well, the first thing I did, you can go look this up when you got nothing better to do. I created an initiative for young Black boys called Black Boys Win, where we pair them with educational opportunities, career opportunities, and we've put plenty of young Black men through college. That's one. Two, if you look up FSIcoalition.org, you can see that my organization is lobbying on Capitol Hill for these very changes that you speak of. And FBA is not a group. I happen to be a foundational Black American that puts his money, his time, his effort, and his energy where his mouth is. And by the way, I know for a fact that I employ more Black people than you do. So the question isn't what Dave is doing or whether or not Dave is friends with Tariq. The question is, why the fuck are you worrying about what I'm doing when you ain't doing half of what I forgot to do? That's it.
Okay.
Sorry.
There you go.
Sorry, because I'm an actual educator with, actual credentials and actual studies and actual work, and you're sitting here talking crazy.
Yeah, typical stuff. But Lamar Black says, I don't trust a dude who put a camera first to cry. Don't trust this snowflake. Lord.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God, I cannot. Mr. 40 Hours, thank you for the 6-7 jewels. Locked and loaded. Thank you for more poop. Appreciate you. Shout out to Reaper. Thank you, boo. He said, I don't agree with Greg Abbott a lot. Who the hell is Greg Abbott?
The governor of Texas, Governor Hot Wheels is what Jasmine called him after talking about how Trump makes fun of the handicap.
Yeah, okay. I don't agree with Greg Abbott a lot, but the failure of Houston schools is the reason. Texas is offering private school money. The kids aren't learning or attending. Hit the like button. Nah, people just want to ignore that. People just want to ignore that for some reason. And this goes along with everything that I always say is that parents are the first freaking teachers of your kids.
That's what Malcolm said. You also said don't trust the white liberal, but niggas don't listen.
Right, but somehow, some way in 2026, it's everybody else's fault, and but many are not teaching their own damn kids, because I know damn well that in our generation, they freaking taught us, and our parents made sure that your ass is gonna know something and learn something from Black history down to American history, down to doing book reports, down to the home economics, down to the parent that damn teacher bet not call here because I'm always gonna take their side. You doing wrong, fix it, straighten it the fuck up, and if you don't, I'm beating your ass and you're gonna be on punishment.
My mom, my stepfather, my grandmother, my uncle, all teachers. I did more book reports at home than I ever did at school.
Exactly.
So again, it's the parents' job, especially Black people. They're taking the history out of the school. If you need the people that you keep saying are oppressing you to teach your child your own history, you're an idiot and you deserve everything you get. Why are you leaving it up to state-sanctioned babysitting by your so-called oppressor? Make it make sense to me, and then we can have that conversation. Because I teach my children every day. If I bring my 11-year-old with autism in here right now that we homeschool and ask her what she is, she will tell you, I am a beautiful Black queen. By the way, she's in the 99th percentile in both reading comprehension and mathematical computation skills. What about your kids?
My kids are grown, but I saw you bring her on the other day.
Yeah, no, because I'm an actual father.
Adorable. Yeah,
I do this for real.
She's adorable. While you were away, you were traveling or whatever, and she was right there with you. Yep. So adorable.
100%. Wherever I go, she go. That's how we get down.
But what you were just saying about everybody is your oppressor, but you want your oppressor to teach your kids. That's exactly what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. So you cannot complain about what your kids don't know and what they're not learning, and then you're complaining about the people that are teaching them. You do it. Oh, everybody can't afford it. Figure the fuck out. Like, I'm confused. It's like one excuse after the other, but they're your kids. I had to fill in the blanks too. That's what you do. I guess that's just not
your life is over when you become a parent. It becomes about them. You keep playing for your first name and don't realize that every jersey for every sports team you ever respect has the last name on the back, not the first name. Stop being selfish and put your kids first. Listen, there's days I don't like it, but at the end of the day, it's what I signed up for when I decided to make it clap. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Exactly. I agree.
You're a parent.
That's
it. Or take your child to the fire station. Take your child to the adoption agency. Take your child to the foster care system that you say you don't like, or shut the hell up.
Yeah, no, for real. So I found some teachers to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a lady called Teacher Therapy. I've been following her for a while. She said there's a modern parenting crisis and teachers are sounding the alarm. This is not new news to me, but it might be new to others. So I'm gonna let her play something and then we'll talk.
There was once a parent who asked their son's 11th grade teacher to send them a text every morning to make sure that they got their kid up. A parent's child was nervous to ride the bus, but the parent didn't feel like waiting in line to pick up their child every day, so asked the teacher to ride the bus home with the student. A parent somehow made it up to my classroom in the middle of a class and proceeded to try to physically hand me their son's assignment. When I asked her to put it in the bin, she followed me around the classroom and insisted that I graded it right then, with 35 other students in the room in the middle of a lecture. That her kid was not even in that class right then. This was 12th grade. A parent requested daily updates from every single one of their child's teachers in 10th grade as to how their student was progressing socially. Gannett did. A parent reported a teacher to admin because they did not respond within 10 minutes to their text message that they sent at 2 a.m. A parent requested that the Spanish teacher only speak to their child in English in Spanish class because the child was having difficulty understanding Spanish in Spanish class. And my personal favorite, you need to make sure that my child wins every single game that you play because she doesn't like losing.
One of the most stressful parts of being a teacher was dealing.
No Child Left Behind.
Oh, you mean the one that Bush started and Obama expanded? That one? Oh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
Participation trophies, all those things.
Yeah,
and that's why
place participation trophies drive me up a wall.
But these parents sound just as bad and crazy. Hence, their kids
entitled.
The next exactly is why.
See how it rolls downhill. The
Yeah,
stupid
for real.
is in high supply.
These are not the kids that Whitney was talking about.
See from parents with reasons why their child should not have to do their math homework.
The children of our future. This is the future. This is the future.
But she told y'all what to do with the children. They leave that part out. They start and stop it at, I believe the children are our future. She said, teach them well and let them. Okay.
You're right. They forgot all about
Give
that
them a
part.
sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children, she gave you the instructions, but y'all didn't read the cookbook. Never mind. But crying Darius.
I was notified by my child that you made them miss lunch in order to do their math homework. This is problematic. You've traumatized my child. I will be reporting you to admin, and I want him removed from your class. Last night, my child had an emotional breakdown because they got frustrated with the homework. You have assigned way too much homework. Now, keep in mind, this was at the beginning of the year. A lot of 7th graders came in not knowing 3rd, 4th, 5th grade math because of COVID. The homework I assigned was to students who did not know how to do basic things that they should already be competent in, like adding fractions. I cannot teach you 7th grade if you do not know how to add 3-digit numbers and how to add fractions. So that is what I said to the parent, that your child is currently at a 3rd grade level. The math questions on the homework assignment do not align with the state standards for 7th grade. I will not be putting my child in distress for content they do not need to know, and my child will not be doing this assignment. This is from a parent who actually made my life very, very difficult all year. One of the emails was, my child had soccer practice until 8 p.m. and was too tired to complete the homework. Please excuse them from this assignment. I get it. People are tired. Not a problem. How about you ask for another day? How about you say my child will do it over the weekend? I'm okay with an extension as long as they get to practice. But no, they just don't want to do it. Teachers literally cannot hold students accountable when the parents will find every excuse in the book because their child is too emotional and too tired. So then you're going to complain about your child failing. It is the parent's fault that the child's failing.
Unhinged parent emails I've received in the last week of school. Keep in mind I'm a high school English teacher, so bear with me. Miss Seibert, I see that you are giving a final project instead of administering a final. Does this mean that you can play a movie during the final period instead? I will give you our Netflix login if you can't afford one yourself. Thanks. I mean, streaming services are expensive. Miss Seibert, I was unable to find your Instagram and verify that you are a real human being. Please verify in this email that you are my son's teacher. And this is why I don't have Instagram. Miss Seibert, I recognize that my child has failed your course and is required to take summer school. Is there any way that he could make it up within a week? We have a family vacation scheduled. Anyway, Mrs. Seibert, I see that my child has a 15% in your class, which is crazy because he's attended school 90% of the time. Why are you penalizing him for missing assignments if he's there? There isn't an attendance grade? Please advise. An attendance grade? Ms. Seibert, we just received notice that campus is no longer in use. Therefore, I am requesting that you waive all of my child's missing assignments since January, since now he's not able to turn them in the last week of school. Since January, in the last week of school. Ms. Seibert, can you please verify that my child turned in all of their assignments? I'm not going to allow her to throw a house party at the beginning of summer if she has not completed her work. She is 16. House party? Anyway, we'll see what next year brings. I have an email to read to you from a parent.
These people are crazy. These people are crazy. These are the teachers. So it's not a crying teacher now, y'all. All right. So does that make a difference, or we just gonna?
No, because these are white women talking about the blacks.
We don't even know who they're talking about technically. I do expect that comment. However, it's all of them.
Yeah, no.
Now, you know we are always disproportionately affected, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so the odds are there are definitely some Black kids in here that they're speaking about. So this is from a teacher. So she's coming from the teacher's perspective. So if we're listening to teachers, they're not crying and they've been saying the same thing. And this is a month old. So this is not even, well, it's recent, but this is a month old. But I started following this lady because of this about 1.5 to 2 years ago. Because of the fact that she quit because she couldn't teach the kids like she wanted to, and then couldn't handle the parents because the parents were stressing her to F out.
Yeah, no.
Because they say stuff like this. So no accountability for your kids whatsoever.
No, of course not. They're perfect little angels. Didn't you know? You're the problem. You want them to turn in homework and take tests and show up on time and not smell and listen and raise their hands when they're being, when they have a question. Not disrupt the class.
Yeah, right. Tyler Great said, I remember when you didn't want to shame, you went on to shame on your family name. Now we have no shame. That's what I always said. I was always told, you do not bring shame to the family name. I guess that's just not a thing anymore. You do whatever you want and it's acceptable. And if you do something wrong, then we will go ahead and we will fight for your wrongedness.
Absolutely.
That's how I see it. But I'm going to let them continue.
So I reached out to this parent, student's kind of sleepy, no big deal, but reached out to ask what ways I could increase engagement, what I could do to help him stay awake in class. Okay, here's her reply. Miss Clark, thank you so much for your engagement. Please have him stand. He's not drinking enough water with electrolytes. So maybe he'll listen to you that yawning is an early sign of dehydration. Your class is early in the morning, so it can't be that he's dehydrated from welding. Do you know about the book Spark? It connects the release of BDNF after exercise to improve scholastic performance. Here's a link for you to read up on. So again, maybe he'll listen to you to jog to class in the AM. What do I do with that? What do I do with that? And his electrolytes and his dehydration. What do I do with that? I don't know how to reply. I'm not replying.
Subject, curriculum concern. Hello, my son told me you said the Earth revolves around the sun. We looked this up on Google and found multiple sources that say different things. So I'm not comfortable with him being taught something that is still up for debate. Until this is fully confirmed, I would prefer he be given an alternate assignment that does not involve space or planets. Also, he said you showed a diagram, and diagrams can be misleading. Please advise, Tracy. Number 2, subject, incident report follow-up. Hi, I received your message about my son starting a small fire in class. After speaking with him, he explained that he was attempting to demonstrate a science concept involving friction and heat. By the way, I teach social studies. He has always been very hands-on and curious, and I feel like labeling this as inappropriate behavior discourages his interest in learning. Also, he said the paper towels were already basically flammable. I think that should be taken into consideration. Let's try to see this as a teachable moment rather than a punishable situation. Thanks, Brandon. Number 3, subject, final grade adjustment idea. Good afternoon. I saw that my daughter finished the semester with an 89.4, and I want to reach out about possible solutions. She was very close to an A, and we believe grades should reflect the whole child, not just numbers. We were thinking one of the following could work: rounding to a 90, adding a small extra credit opportunity, considering her positive attitude during group work, or possibly dropping her lowest 7 assignments. Please let me know which option you feel is most appropriate. Looking forward to partnering with you on this. Best, Courtney.
Promises are real. Up first.
Does it matter that they're all white people?
To me, it doesn't, because let's face it, the majority of teachers, especially in Black schools or densely populated Black schools in so-called urban areas, happen to be white. Because Black male teachers are not respected. As a Black male teacher, I can tell you that. So why the hell am I going to bang my head up against the wall? Hell, when I was a college professor, and the reason that I left was they told me you were doing too good of a job in teaching these kids how to build an agency. We need you to teach them how to work at one. That was it for me. I was good. Yeah.
Oh, so
they want workers.
Same thing as them. We've had enough.
Oh yeah, no, I was good. When they had an entire department dedicated to people whose anxiety was so bad they needed extra time on a test, and extra time to turn in assignments. When they instruct you to not give anybody a C.
So
at the collegiate level.
So this guy, he's Black. He came out last year.
Is he another sassy, or am I prejudging?
He is.
I'll be knowing it.
He is, but he's a teacher, and he called it out last year. He called out the same exact thing last year. So I don't know. Maybe that will make it better for everyone else. I'm not sure what he said here, but I said let me go ahead and review it, because he said the exact same thing last year. He wasn't crying, but he said the exact same thing.
People keep sending me this video, and all I can say is, I'm gonna just say this: I teach 7th grade. They are still performing on the 4th grade level.
He's a new teacher with some major concerns about his students. This is my
Graders are reading at a 2nd grade reading level right now, today. And whose fault is that? Well,
That's a loaded question. We've invited educator and social media personality, QB the Don, to help me out.
In fact, we heard from a 7th grade teacher who said that is the opposite of the case.
I'm gonna just say this. I teach 7th grade, they're still performing on the 4th grade level. Ascend means go up, descend means go down. They don't know that quotient means divide. They don't know evaluate the expression means I just solved the problem.
They speak in LOL, they speak in LMFAO, they speak in text talk. All they know is TikTok. They lack basic reading comprehension. It's almost like teaching a foreign language every day.
I mean, the people keep sending me this video, and all I can say is...
Anyway, so it seems like nothing has changed. What is anybody supposed to do? But he basically says the same thing, is that if your parents aren't going to take hold of you, then who's expected to do it? Because these teachers are not going to do it. And honestly, they can only do so much when you got parents coming through telling them that they're doing something wrong, that they are the damn, what is it called? Taught person in said thing. You're going to tell them what to do, but you're not doing what you need to do at home to help them along and to support the teacher, because that is a thing. Damn it. Most adults are at the 5th grade level or lower.
That's a fact.
Is it?
The Wall Street Journal, every single news broadcast, all are written between a 3rd and 5th grade level so that they don't leave out the majority of the United States, which is 90% of the United States is usually between a 3rd and 5th grade level in reading comprehension.
Oh my goodness.
When's the last time you heard the word exacerbate on the news? What about ameliorate?
On the news, I haven't heard it.
Thank you.
Oh, tough times. So, like you said, if Black people are going to depend on the people that they think are oppressing them, how are we ever supposed to get out of it? You know, not we. How are they supposed to ever get out of it? I don't see it.
I don't see how. Again, homeschool is a phenomenal option. And there are plenty of grants and things that you can do, especially if your child's on the spectrum or if your child has a oh God, what is I don't even, because I've been homeschooling her for so long at this point. What is it? A specialized learning plan. I forget what they call them, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's options, but again, you got to go look for it. God forbid you work your Googles. Like you use your thumbs for less.
Yeah,
use your thumbs for your kid.
No, I don't disagree. I don't disagree. There was a time where I was like, one of my kids, the oldest one, was being a bitch. And I told my husband, I said, we about to cut back. I said, because she about to go to the private school where they will give her corporate punishment.
IEP, thank you so much. Individualized Education Program. It's been so long.
I remember that too. Because I said, I can't keep leaving work for her BS. And I told her, I took her down there. I said, oh, here's the school. You got to wear a uniform. You got to go pray. You got to do all this. I was like, because I can't be losing my job because you out here trying to be, I don't even know what she was trying to do.
Yeah, real quick, because I need to address this before I really lose my shit. Myth for real, it's not the tether's fault when it comes to education. I never once said that. If you could actually take the bushmeat out of your mouth and read my book, The Real Black Agenda, I go in depth about the education system. But because you're an individual whose mother should have swallowed, or you should have ended up on a napkin, or in a tied up condom that was flushed down the toilet, you probably couldn't comprehend this. However, I have an audio book. If you can clean the zebra fur out of your ears, maybe you'll be able to hear exactly my take on whose fault the education system is failing our children. Until then, please do yourself a favor and everybody else and keep your alleged opposable thumbs to yourself, or use them for jerking off. Thanks and so much.
Thought I was bad. Viewer discretion is advised, child. Viewer discretion is advised.
I ain't cursed.
Oh my God. That is too much.
You don't come for me. Listen, you come for me if I don't send for you.
I'm all the way for it. Shout out to you. I'm all the way for it. Shout out to Kofa. He said, I taught in juvenile justice. I thought it was just bad kids at first until I realized they couldn't read long before they got to juvie. Shaking my head. That is one of the things, in my opinion, that will lead to them like doing crime, because they can't read anything. So how are they supposed to understand or know or move forward or anything like that? I feel like that's a known thing.
Yeah.
But it's more important, which I don't know if you saw, that the back to school things are out. So the back to school people are out.
Yeah, my wife and I were just talking about that. We were in the store, and the back to school stuff is out everywhere. Like right around the 5th of July, just
right, so early. But the lady that's out here showing her kids doing, sassiness and giving the finger and just doing all this stuff at the age, it looks like under 10, both of them, and she's screaming at people because they're saying something about it, and it's like, I don't know what y'all think is supposed to happen around here.
I mean, they think that Dr. Umar is going to open up his Hotep Hogwarts because Dashiki Dumbledore is casting magical spells, but that's not going to happen. And
he said that to me. Oh, he's about to open a school. I said, where? I'm in the area. What's the opening day? Because I'm going. I ain't heard from nobody.
I'm gonna shoot my video. Where's the school in front of his trap bandos with the red, black, and green paint on them? Yeah,
Let's go. I'll meet you there. That's what I'm saying.
I just want to find somebody. If y'all know somebody who got like the microphone that floats down from heaven, you know what I'm talking about? Like, and it be rap. I want to get one of the microphones that just come down from the sky.
Yeah.
So I can just rap right in front of the school.
Oh yeah, like they be rapping in front of Popeye's chicken.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm asking.
Oh my God. Yeah, we can do that. I'll hold it. Could be a boom operator holding up the microphone.
I ain't mad at it. By the way, myth for real. Only my wife and my mother call me David. It's Dr. Anderson, the old bitch ass.
Ooh. What's up, Doc? Sank Fan, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. He said, I do IT support for 6 elementary schools. And yes, I said it that way. Mostly black and brown kids. Teacher hands are often tied. Schools equals free daycare. And there's a big difference between real, quote unquote, parents and folks that have kids.
That's why I believe in licensure. I think we need to do, isn't that Japan or China? One of them Asian countries where you got to have a license. You can only have one kid. I think we need to get back to that. I think there needs to be an aptitude test. Like, you have to make people take a road test to get a license. That's how I feel like, no, you can't be out here, raw dogging, stupid. I'm telling you, like genetic engineering at its finest. Let's get back to it. That's why we don't have people like Myth for Real running around. That'd be great.
Night J said, I used to work as a QA analyst. We created programs based on a 4th grade reading program because we wanted to make sure people from other countries understood their taxes. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense because everybody can understand it at a higher level. Got it. That's why people say, and I do too, talk to me at a 3rd grade, 5th grade level or something like that. All right, I get it. RBN, thank you, Boo. He said, how many times I got to say we done for? The lady I was dealing with, her son about to be 6th grade and still can't write his goodbye, sir.
I know you lying to me. Can't write his name. Been kicked out of 3 schools, including a private Catholic school. It's over.
Goodbye. Oh my God. Is it Krishan's child? Let me stop. That's not nice.
No, what's not nice is smoking and drinking when you pregnant. Blueface.
Like we didn't know this was going to happen. This is not a surprise. It's not a surprise. And he says she do his homework for him. Okay. Goodbye. I can't. Locked and loaded. Thank you for the 6-7 jewels. I appreciate you. All right. What else? I think that's it for this. Well, no. Generation Alpha. So who is Generation Alpha? Let me check.
That's like my 11-year-old. I'm pretty sure that's Gen Alpha.
And under?
I don't know if it's and under. Let's run the Google. See, we can do this. We're smart, reasonable people.
Yeah, I was about to do the chat, but I'll let you do it because
2010 to 2024. So yeah, kids who are about 16 to about 2 years of age. That's Gen Alpha.
Okay. So the same teachers are quitting over Gen Alpha and their stories are disturbing. So moving on down, they're not getting any better. But then if they're being raised by Z's or being born from Z's into A, we can see, and I haven't watched this at all, where it's going. Not that we needed to see this in order to know. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Between the students doing too much and administration not doing enough, I am tired. I am underpaid and overworked. Like, I just can't. I cannot.
Teachers do not get paid enough. We all know this. They want you to be soft with kids. They want to let kids run the school. They don't want you giving any harsh consequences. And there needs to be discipline in schools. And honestly, a lot of schools have moved away from discipline. I'm all for positive reinforcement. I'm all for incentivizing students. But I'm also for making a kid write, I will not disrespect my teacher until their hand feels like they're going to break. I'm also for locking a kid out of the class.
I'm sure that's considered child abuse today. But who hasn't had to write on the chalkboard 100 times or in their notebook 100 times? I digress.
I have. But
Classroom.
again,
Exactly. That's a Generation X thing for sure.
If he or she is distracting everyone else from learning.
Well, I did it. I sent my resignation email. I am no longer an art teacher. My dream job, the job I love. I love to do it more than anything, and I can't do it because I'm burnt out, because my nervous system is dysregulated, because I'm losing my mind.
Over the past 5 years, more than 1 million teachers have left classrooms across America, and nearly half of all new teachers quit within the first 5 years. And in today's video, you're going to find out why. Teachers are struggling
to the school year with students, and I am at my limit already. I am at my limit with being talked to and demanded at so disrespectfully, interrupted constantly, repeating myself countless times. This year feels worse than the last 5 years I've taught. This is bad. This year is not good. It's not good. We are struggling, and not a lot of us are going to last if this continues, because I think there's a reckoning of teachers realizing like, I actually don't deserve to be treated like and then every day wipe that slate clean and start on over as if it didn't happen. I teach high schoolers. I see it from videos of elementary school teachers and middle school teachers. I don't know when, as a society, we're going to wake up and say, our system is failing. Our students don't have basic respect or human decency. Teachers are done.
These behaviors in the elementary school setting are so unhinged. I was never prepared for these behaviors. I'm not talking about the work refusal students or the ones that will just sit at their desk and not do anything or participate. I'm talking about the student that's going to literally grab the pencil sharpener and throw it at the door without any hesitation at all. These behaviors are not just at my district. They are all over. I am not talking about special education classrooms only. I'm talking about general education classrooms. I go into those classrooms and I pull my special education kids, and the behaviors that are being demonstrated right in front of me with another adult in the room, these kids are so unfazed. They do not care that you are watching them. And then you call the parent and let them know the behavior that their child had today, and they tell me that the child's never even told them no at home and they're an angel. You're telling me that that child just threw a desk and they've never told you no, and they are complete angels at home? This is why we have so many burnt out teachers leaving teaching, because of the behaviors in the classroom.
So when teachers are saying that students have terrible reading skills and just lack reading comprehension, this is what we're talking about, okay? This is a warm-up that one of my 9th grade students turned in. I asked him about a field trip that we took. I enjoyed the field trip. I like learning about, I don't know. And then at the end, he says, I did not like walking on pear. I guess that's him saying pier. I would go back. This is a 15-year-old. This is a different 9th grade student.
Did you see that?
yeah, I could barely understand that.
That all the misspellings there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild. Denise said, Dr. Dave, do you think the majority of white teaching base deliberately either undereducated or not educated at all?
I think they just follow the lesson plans that are given by the school district and the school board. And I also think that the education that you get in urban or densely populated Black areas is not the same education that you get in the upper echelon areas and in the suburban areas. That is just a statistical fact. Not to mention the resources in and of themselves are limited. You know, I remember I had a conversation with the mayor of Philadelphia. This is ages ago, the former mayor of Philadelphia, but he was mayor at the time, Michael Nutter. And I said, it's funny to me, like the high school I went to, which was ranked the worst high school in America, like they brought Joe Clark in. He said, I can't do nothing but tell y'all to keep on keeping on. No computer labs. They took out the wood shop, the metal shop, the welding program, all the type of stuff that could give kids maximum skills. But in the far northeast and in the good sections of the city, they had 5-6 computer labs, computers on every desk, brand new library, you know, brand new furnishings, the whole nine. Same, you could see where their 30,000 per student was going, and you couldn't see it in our schools. So yeah, there it is.
I wish Dr. Dave Anderson writes a book on the ins and outs of the failed school system from elementary to college and benefits of homeschooling. Is that what that is?
It's in there. It's part of the Real Black Agenda, but I'll do a whole book on my homeschooling experience and, you know, the history and all. I'll write that. That's not a problem.
Okay.
You know, it's in the pipeline. I write like 3-4 books a year.
Shout out to Reaper. He said FDMG goodbye. It would be, you know what? But someone broke in last week. Goodbye. Then it flooded. So because of the flooding, the school needs new paint. School not 36.
And the aliens took all the paddles out because, you know, Dr. Umar got a paddle room for the single moms.
Yeah,
you know, he's going to be giving lashes to their asses. That's what he said.
No, he did. Yeah, he talked about something like that. Something
he's
like
gonna paddle you in the principal's office because that's important. But yet and still, there's not one bed in that Hotep Hogwarts. I did call the state of Delaware. They do not have an inspection scheduled. So again, but again, these are the people that these Negro media platforms platform.
Yes.
No, I'm trying to say because the school is there. Having a trap bando that you couldn't even pay the taxes on while you living at your mama's house does not a school make. But again, what do I know? I ain't qualified.
And that school was already built, so it's not like he had to build from the ground up. It was formerly a school, you know.
Yeah, no.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'll let them go for a little bit. And this is relatively new. She did this 3 days ago. This is not even that old.
Student, same class. He said, I ransom for a PhD of the water. We're not exaggerating. It is bad out here. This is ridiculous. Okay.
Well, guys, I made it a week and
Damn.
I asked to put my resignation in. I've been dealing with so many health problems due to stress, at least the last 2 years. And I was hoping that being at a new school would change that. And day 3, I was in urgent care. It all came down to chronic stress. And I walked in the next day and said, I cannot do this anymore. And, you know, one of the questions people ask me is why are teachers quitting so much? I'm going to tell you my experience. And this might not be everybody's experience, but for me, I am in fight or flight mode all day long. And I really don't know what would change it. I guess just the caseload. It's so much pressure in so many different areas. It's hard to explain to people that aren't in it. It's the workload. I narrowed it down to 2 choices. I said, okay, number 1, I either need to make peace with working 50 to 60 hours and I need to go get some antidepressants. Option number 2 is make peace with quitting and trying something new. And that's what I decided. My health is just, my body is saying no more.
The extent to which a teacher's body, a teacher's psyche, a teacher's well-being are compromised in order to meet the needs of the school and of the students is staggering. I was always sick when summer break started. I was sick over any of the breaks because my body had been holding on for just long enough to make it to the next break. And at this point with teacher burnout, there are literal studies, academic studies, medical studies on the effects on the body that this has on humans. People who teach for decades are more likely to develop autoimmune conditions than their peers who did not. Almost all of the physical things that I struggled with when I was a teacher went away within months and then years of leaving teaching. I used to not sleep through the night and I thought it was because I had young children and had babies, but the insomnia wasn't because I was like tired or being interrupted in my sleep by babies. It was because of my job. As a teacher, I had frequent UTIs. I haven't had a UTI since leaving teaching. As a teacher, I got sinus infections so frequently that I was getting laryngitis and I had pneumonia when I was 25 years old. I now travel for corporate. I travel all the time. I am on flights all the time and I do not get sick. Like I have so many days of sick leave just banked and I'll just never use them. Whereas when I was a teacher, I never even had enough sick leave to take care of my own kids, much less myself. I'm no longer gaslit on a daily, weekly basis by parents, other teachers, students, administrators. Everything I need for work is paid for by work. I don't have to buy stuff to bring to work. And not that anybody was really clocking it, but none of the things that I mentioned included how much I was paid as a teacher because I wasn't paid very much as a teacher and I am paid appropriately now, but those weren't even the main reasons why I left teaching. I don't miss my summer breaks. I don't miss any of my breaks. I don't miss needing a break from work. I now know the feeling of like, I am tired. I've been working a lot. I'm ready for a break, but it is not like I'm dragging my body across a finish line and just hoping that I make it so I can literally collapse.
When is it enough? Like when do I decide to throw in the towel and leave my kids and my team? Because I had like a legitimate panic attack last night for the first time in years. And I just feel like I'm being like completely picked apart. And I'm trying really hard to keep a positive attitude about it, but I just woke up so anxious this morning. And then I had 7 people from the district in my room observing me today, and I thought it went really well. My kids were engaged, they were doing what they were supposed to be doing. And I had planning with my coach after, and she just told me about like all of the things that I did wrong. And I don't know how much more I can do. My kids come in for indoor recess in 3 minutes, so I gotta get it together for them.
Teachers are quitting mid-year again at record numbers. This is one of the reasons why. A student who wasn't assigned to me or my classroom was let into my room by another adult, a teacher's aide, and repeatedly ignored my direction and instructions to leave. Eventually, she repeatedly called me up and threatened me with physical violence, which sent me into a panic attack. I called the office for support, and as soon as the dean of students showed up to my classroom, I left and I went to the stairwell to go cry and have a panic attack. Once I calmed down, which took my entire lunch, I was expected to go back and teach my classes because we had a sub shortage and nobody could cover my classes for the rest of the day. By the end of the day, the videos that the student took of me circulated amongst the student body, and I ended that day sitting at my desk feeling the most powerless and defeated that I've ever felt in my entire life. The student was not given a consequence that was fitting. She was sent home for the day. That was it. I received no apology, no restorative circle from the student or the adult who let them into my classroom, and the paraprofessional received no disciplinary actions. He stood in my classroom and allowed his student to speak to me in a degrading, violent, and disrespectful manner. After that class period was over, I had several students come up to me and say that they wanted to jump to my defense, but they were also afraid of that student and afraid of for their own safety. That's when I knew the profession I once loved was no longer the profession I needed or wanted, and I left a month later. And that story is not unique. Teachers aren't leaving because they don't care about the kids. They're leaving because the system no longer lets them teach kids. They're not allowed to teach self-management. They're not allowed to teach respect or accountability anymore. We are told to keep the peace, keep the bodies in the room. Some are even told to pass at 20%. Just get the kid the diploma. Pass them along so that the data looks good. But when we do that, we're not protecting the students. We're doing them a disservice because they are walking into a world that will hold them accountable. We could have taught them how to handle that with grace, empathy, and reflection. But instead, we're told to look the other way. Teachers quitting mid-year every single year is not an exodus. It's self-preservation. And deep down, it's heartbreak because they want to stay. The system is just making it so that staying is at the expense of yourself and your own family.
Nobody ever.
No, ma'am.
First of all, I'm
No,
trying to
ma'am.
understand how the UTI happened. Like, were you just not washing? Or, like, were you too stressed to wash?
You could get it from stress. You could get it from stress. Yeah.
Oh, apparently I'm just not. I'm not as stressed as I thought I was. My God.
No, well, you're not a woman. I don't think you. Oh no, I guess you could, but no. I guess you
men
can.
have a urinary tract. We have this thing called what do Yana call it? The
Yes, but you guys don't necessarily know when we know, so then we gotta alert you.
Oh my God!
But yeah, that could quite possibly. That's definitely could be true. It's crazy.
That's insane.
But
There's no way.
But listening to them is wild stuff because I believe it. And when that last girl was saying you can't, hold them accountable for respect and be accountable, or she didn't get an apology, even if she did, it wouldn't have mattered. Not mattered. They wouldn't have meant it. Odds are. But you got to teach them that you can't just do whatever the hell it is that you want and then go on with the rest of your life. But unfortunately, that's what it is. And that's where we are. And again, I know there's a lot of white teachers here because more white teachers than anything. You see a few black teachers in there. So I feel like the parents are bullies. They teach their kids to be bullies. They bullying the teachers. The teachers are quitting. Who gonna teach y'all? Who gonna teach y'all's kids? They just out here boxing rocks.
Yeah, again, it really sounds like a personal problem that needs to be addressed. And somebody said, hold on, was that Anton Hill says he was at Martin Luther King High School? Yeah, that's where I went to school. We had more metal detectors than any other school in the country.
Oh, really?
Every door. Weapons check took longer. Like, we had to adjust homeroom. We had to get there earlier to
That was city living.
Yes. Yeah.
No, we didn't have smoke detectors. I mean,
but ain't you down there in Jabiden land?
I was down in Jabiden land. Yeah.
Were you down there in that racial jungle?
Yeah. Yes.
You ain't black.
Exactly. So yeah, but okay. I mean, listen, we can look at the dude that's delivering the message this time as a to-do. I knew he was going to get backlash for that, but it doesn't change the fact that what he's saying is factually true, and it's an issue, and it's more of an issue for us as everything is. And then when you try to say, somebody should do something about this. We need to talk about this. Nobody want to hear none of this, but they want to fight for spin that.
Why are you gay?
Let's not even.
They're gonna fight for that.
Yo, you heard the one, RBN, thank you, boo. He said, yes, men can get a UTI. It's just rare. Yeah, y'all be having stuff when we get it, and then we got to tell you got to go to the doctor a lot of the time. But anyway, you saw that Obama says that you should have a gay man in the home if you have a son, even if you're married with your own husband, right?
So is Obama going to go to everybody's home? Because I mean, that's the simplest solution.
Hey, listen, I don't know about all that. He might though.
Why are you gay?
Him saying that shit, he just might. That's wild.
My whole thing is, again, the problem with young men isn't that they need a gay companion. It's that they need active and committed fathers on every level. It's not enough to just be in the home. It's more to make sure that you are instilling certain morals, values, and guidelines. Like, I feel like as a father, my job is to provide a microcosm of how the real world expects. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care if you was the chosen one. I don't care that you came along. None of that matters to me. Can you do it? It's real binary with men. You need that. You need structure, protection, provision. That's what I provide. My wife handles the nurturing. Now, don't get me wrong. I give hugs. I do hair because I got daughters. I love my daughters. But my primary function, protect, provide, microcosm of the real world, because nobody gives a rat's ass about your feelings, your triggers, your traumas, or any of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all need to care about my feelings, my triggers, and my traumas, because I'm traumatized. If I'm down bad, everybody's screwed.
You know, you're the last person, black man, that anybody cares about, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Listen, I don't even get the Chris Rock big piece of chicken.
Nobody cares about y'all until you are a criminal. But there's a lot of people,
if you are gay,
yeah, then they care.
Or that too. Okay, you're absolutely right about that. But election season is coming up, if it's not already here.
Yeah.
And I think that they're using this Nolan case to get their black people delivered to the Democrats.
Yeah, I mean, the Democrats the DNC need all the help it can get, because, they don't have that slush fund anymore, because, 107 days of spending well over $1 billion, paying jumping his ass rolling.
You got to jump in his ass.
They ain't got nothing left. So they got to do something to get these Negroes back. That's why you notice that all the shills are now talking reparation, intangibles, and vote for the couch. Yeah, no, we good.
Wait, they've been saying that? I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah. Listen, why you think
You got to jump in his ass.
Why you think they came after him? He was telling you all right then. This is what the man said.
You got to jump in his ass.
That's how he likes it, and that's what he expects.
Yeah. I think everybody was more surprised it was a woman he was with that whole thing. That kind of
allegedly.
That's kind of going away. It's kind of just being kind of swept under the rug as far as I'm concerned.
You ever heard of that rapper 2 Chainz?
Yes.
Yeah, Rolly is 3 fingers.
Goodbye.
Okay, cool. Just want to be trying to just come on a Sunday, before I go out with my family, just say hello.
I'm always for rolling slander. Trust me, I am. But
you gotta send me that chopped and screwed. I need that.
Got you.
Dancing in a white muumuu, knowing good and hell well he got brown stains all over it. That's just horrible.
Oh my God, he swears he's so cool. I can't stand him.
How are you cool with worse hairline than Stephen A. Smith? That hairline is in cursive.
Not even that, just him. His dancing. I got the one with Hillary somewhere with him shucking and driving with Hillary. You know how to wobble, girl or dude? Like if you don't go on, but you're right.
First of all, I'm a heterosexual man. Okay, heterosexual man does not know how to wobble. Now, when I was fat, I wobbled when I walked, just like rolling. But the actual dance, now I've never learned wobble, baby. That whole era missed me.
Gentlemen, y'all don't wobble. Y'all don't do the dance. I'm not talking about your size. Y'all don't go out there and wobble. That's all rolling does.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Y'all see it's on my phone. Somebody hook it up to my iPod. She don't know how to wobble. I'm gonna show how to wobble.
We know you would, because it's sassy ass gay men and slack-jawed North American big back women that wobble. You ain't never seen no chick with rippling abs out on the dance floor at the club wobbling. Get in there. Nah, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. It just sounds like a big back mating call.
I'm thinking in my head right now, how many people be wobbling when we get out there? It is mostly women. It is
and half of them shop at Lane Bryant or Fashion the Figure. Come on, just tell the whole truth, Michonne. Tell the whole truth.
I don't know about that.
They need to change it from wobble baby wobble to Wookie baby Wookie.
Oh my God, I never paid attention. I think you're right. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta pay attention.
Listen,
I gotta pay attention.
I'll be on time. People just don't understand.
I'll be out there, but I should be. Okay.
Does your husband wobble? You ever see your husband wobble?
He don't dance. No, he don't dance.
That's the only point I'm making. Because your husband's not a biatch. He's standing there with his drink, maybe hit a little 2-step. This is all we do right here. Anything more than this, you do it. What did Roland do? You see Roland drop down and pop his ass to my
Get the eagle on, girl. Drop down and get the eagle. I might have to take that and do that. You're right. No, all he will do is a 2-step for the side to side, and he won't even do that. That's it. That's crazy. That's funny. I don't be paying attention. Vegan or veg and dilemma. Oh,
it's vegan dilemma.
Okay, my bad. Greetings, Dr. Dave. New to your channel. Forgive the off topic, but what is the ideal state of coexistence as U.S. citizens between FBAs and tethers?
I think foundational Black Americans and foreign-born Blacks get along great, but between foundational Black Americans and tethers, it's never going to happen. Because tethers have too much entitlement. They're too much in our business. And my whole thing is, if y'all so great, because the truth of the matter is, when Donald Trump said that they came from S-hole countries, those folks got mad, but they are sending the best of the worst. If you take someplace like Tasha K's husband's homeland of Mali, they have an average salary of about $1,200 a year. So you can't even afford a K-1 visa process in the first place. So if you are over here, you are the best of the worst. So my question is, if you're so great and it's so good and you love to have your flag in your little profile picture, then my question is, why aren't you taking all your education and your greatness and going to fix your own shito country? But yeah, no, we have no problem with non-foundational Black Americans. We have a problem with tethers. Just like I don't have no problem with foundational Black Americans. I have a problem with jazz brass, shade tree, house coons, YNs, and morons. There's a difference. That's all. Just
and alleged pro-black people who always talk about black people. So all of those people, and some of them are here right now.
I mean, I am an alleged pro-black person that talks about black people, but I primarily just tether some niggas.
No. No. And I will too. I'm talking about people that always want to talk about what other people should do, and they got all the answers, and they think that they're always right. See, the difference between them is that they think their way is the only way. And they think that what they think is the right way, and there's no room for anything. You and I clearly can see that we don't agree on many things. Sure. That don't mean that we can't know each other. That don't mean we can't work together. And that don't mean we have to hate each other. But ignorance, like the ones in some of these chats, think that because I don't know what you know, there's something wrong with me, or you might not know what I know, and there's something wrong with
you. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's the ignorant people that I don't want to be around. Those pro-blacks.
Mm-hmm.
Those pro-blacks are the real problem, because they really don't care about black people. They just care about being right and know-it-alls. And there's too many know-it-alls in the community already. We're the community that has issues on a daily basis. But ignore all that.
Yeah, no.
I didn't notice. The most important thing in the world, Dave, is the fact that I didn't notice that men don't wobble. Imagine my whole horrible life because I never paid attention to men who don't wobble. That's the most important thing that I should know about in life. Those are the ignorance that I don't give a damn about, and that are the real problems. But shout out to Ashy up in here. He said, please stop making fun of my roommate Roland. Goodbye, sir. It's bad enough my other roommate Anton, shout out to what Anton says, get it just because he wears a hot dog outfit in public. Let us wear our sandals only in peace. I had seen a video from Godfrey earlier today. I should have brought it up. But then again, I said I don't want to rile nobody up, so I just
ain't nobody gonna be riled up over here. I'm not Rodfee about Rodfee. That's hilarious. I'm not riled about Godfrey. I'm not riled about Tasha K backing out like a punk.
Why'd she back out? I
That's
didn't
a question for Tasha K's team. But I got an email saying that they are going to go back to gossip and mess and comedy and yeah. But my whole thing is this, right? She went on some other donkey tooth sassy tether show and said that black people gonna get over it in 3 days.
Oh, did she say that?
She's listen. The one thing I don't do is lie.
No. Who show was she on?
She was on. Oh, what's the name? Hold on, I'll tell you right now. If you give me 1 second, I'll be as quick as I possibly can. It was. I'll tell you right now. Hold tight.
Because I know there was a
show,
and many people were talking about it, but I just didn't have time to get into it.
Yeah, Amplified Voices TV. He's a donkey tooth tether that's super sassy, had a plunging neckline, and was talking about. Have you had the lavender gin? So yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, he's a donkey tooth tether. I can actually text you the link if you want me to, or I can put it in the back chat. I'll put it in the back chat for you.
Okay, I will listen to it later. I don't think some people are gonna let this go. In my personal opinion, I don't think.
I mean, she should have just had to sit down and took her ass whipping like a grown ass woman, but apparently she didn't want that. So now she's gonna go back to her echo chamber. She's gonna keep selling those $99 bottles of wine so she can give Cardi B her $4.5 million.
I don't know if that's what happened. She gonna try. And
apparently the site got crashed.
Her site
got crashed. On the same day.
Oh, she's losing subscribers from what I understand too. So
well, she was on this donkey tooth tether show and says she gained 60,000.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's her problem though.
It really is. It sucks to be her.
Yeah, we'll see if she gets through it. Anyway, I gotta go eat. I'm almost 3 hours in. What's going on with you for the rest of the day? Are you streaming or?
No, I'm actually going to be. I might do a stream at 7:30 since people are disappointed I'm not going to be talking to Tasha K. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to go spend some time with my family. I need to find something to eat myself. 1:39 in the afternoon, and I had nothing but a cup of coffee and bad intentions. But you and I need to have a conversation about this job you keep going to. I hate that for you.
I hate it for me too.
We have a conversation because that can't go on. But yeah, that's it. I'm chilling. Everybody, please do me a favor. Make sure you subscribe. We just cleared 40,000. Super excited about that.
Congratulations.
Close. Thank you. And of course, DAMN is Monday through Friday, 10 to 12. And my link to get my doctoral thesis and all the things associated with it, including the album that has the song I made for Tasha K called Tether Love. Y'all can go ahead and get that at link.me/The Business Bully. It's available right now. Yes. Cool. And I said, I just put it in the chat. That's it. I ain't got nothing else going on.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming through. There's Reaper dropped his link for YouTube, and here's the what is that? Your LinkedIn link?
Yeah, that's my link me for y'all to go get, the Tether Doctrine, my records, my albums, the damn store, all that good stuff.
All right, cool. Well, I
I'm out here keeping the grip going.
I appreciate you coming through. We made it happen. Yes,
finally.
I work during the day, but I be tuned in as much as I can while I'm working.
I understand. I do appreciate it. Absolutely. So I've been sending you all them happy poops, and I'm all jeweled out. I ain't got no more jewels to send. I love sending people shit. It's my favorite.
You be getting them happy poops too. You said it one day. Oh, this poop. I said, oh my God, it's poop. I love it. I love it.
Poop. So. It's great. I love it. Absolutely.
Anyway, one more for the road.
Thank you.
Thanks for the 100 jewels and LB Chill.
LB Chill. Yeah, we need to get you on Jaro Go too. I'm gonna send you a link. Get you on Jaro Go. Absolutely. I love it here. Y'all messy. I like this stream. This is my kind of y'all crazy like me.
We definitely are around here. All right. Well, we done. I'm done.
Yes. I'm done too. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Right. Shout out to all of y'all. Hit the like button if you have not. Go ahead and subscribe to both if you have not.
Please
we
subscribe.
Like normal people. We like normal people. Okay, so
none of that rah-rah because you will get blocked
and laid out. And Anton Hills gave the gold coin. Shout out to Anton Hills.
Send your ass to Block Honda forever. I'm the Block Panther.
I appreciate everybody. Do something on this Sunday. Do something. Get outside, even though it looks like it's gonna rain.
Yo, that's what my therapist said. I rebuke the rain in the name of Roland Martin's moo-moos.
I might have to go outside. Thank you for the W, Dante Humble. Y'all have been very generous today. Thank you so much to all of y'all on both channels. Appreciate your support.
I'm saying we need to quit that job. You need to be like these white teachers and have a mental breakdown and quit that job and start streaming full time. I'm gonna get you there.
I have the mental breakdown first. Trust me when I tell you, I'm not trying to have a mental breakdown for sure.
No, you just have the mental breakdown. You got to pick it up when I throw it down. Have the mental breakdown.
Oh, I got it. I got to look into that.
FMLA. Anyway.
Yes. All right, y'all. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. Appreciate you. I see you all in the next one.
I cleaned your house. It took me 6 hours to clean your house yesterday. I changed my number for you. I take care of your 5 kids. I push your 5 kids out my pussy. With no medicine. Natural births, breastfed off all your kids. You not going nowhere, say mine. You not going nowhere. You not till death do us part. To death. Somebody has to die before. And I swear to God, nigga, if you die, I'm coming with you. If I die, I'm taking you with me, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna have you but me. Ain't nobody gonna have you but me. I don't give a fuck, nigga. We've been together 9 years. 9. It's gonna be 19. It's gonna be 90. It's gonna be 9,000 years. You're not going nowhere. Exactly, my son said, stay away. Stay away from our dad. Our leave our family alone. It's worse enough we black. I'm not gonna be no statistic. Cause y'all white bitches try to fuck my husband. I don't like white bitches. Then I said it. You can block me, you can delete me. But y'all white bitches always try to fuck my husband. Hey, stay away. Stay away from my family. Stay away from my family. Fight me.
can't believe you.
What I do?
She literally, her power level definitely over 9,000. I mean, she got them silly braids going every which way but loose. She fighting. Man, he must be putting her through the mattress and the box spring and the bed frame.